Ta-da! 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 All right, are you guys excited? Because I'm excited. You guys know that every single time we get like new games, I'm always gonna get excited because who doesn't love new games? I'm always in search for them, and I'm always gonna keep on bringing you guys some of the best games out there. And I hope you guys are gonna love them because I have a feeling this year we're gonna get some really epic announcements. I don't know how many games are going to be released this year, of course, during the event here. I'm officially a co-streamer here with Summer Game Fest, so we're going to be streaming this together and watching it together. Hopefully, we're going to get like some really epic games, to be honest. I'm super excited. As you guys know, always excited for new games, right? Always excited for new games. But of course, we started the stream quite early here. The event is going to start in about maybe like 40 minutes or so, maybe even an hour. So what I was thinking is that maybe we just hang out, chat, maybe even play like a demo or two before the stream actually starts. I'm going to just leave the video here playing in the background so we can know when it starts. I finally got myself some juice. I must have made you want to drink some orange juice since last week, right? When I had some juice during the stream. By the way, channel members, check out the new emojis. I rebranded the whole channel now. We have new emojis, even Bolbots. I saw you guys absolutely loving the new look of Bolbots, and I'm super excited that you guys are loving it. But you guys check out the new emojis, and I think I'm also going to be working on changing the icon for every single one of the members. Hey, look at them. They look epic. They look absolutely epic. I love it. This time they're more like representing me, my character, my channel, and everything. Because before I actually had a ton of emojis, but they weren't really what I was looking for. But these emojis look so much better. Especially one of my favorite emojis out of all of them is definitely the boom emoji. It just looks so cool. Unfortunately, it's a little bit smaller than the other ones, but the reason it's smaller is because, of course, the explosion on the head, right? It just reduces the size of the actual head itself. Bolbot is like the Silver Surfer. I mean, Bolbot is a bot, right? That's why he looks like that. He's a bot after all. One thing that I also noticed into my previous live stream is that my mic wasn't really as loud. So from now, I'm going to start making my mic a little bit louder so we can, so you guys can hear me. especially when we're watching trailers. Do you guys know about any specific game that has been announced maybe in the past and you guys might want to see like some gameplay today? To be honest, guys, this stream is going to be quite long because we have one event after another. So we have the Summer Game Fest that's going to be taking for about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, or something like that. This one's starting like in about an hour. So we're going to be here for a while. And also after this one, we're going to have Day of the Devs, which is another event, which another bunch of new games. Tomorrow, we also have a new event. So this weekend is packed full of video game events. Deltarune. Never heard of Deltarune before. Let me check it out. Okay, okay. Let's see what this is all about. Huh. Yeah, I never heard of this game before. Okay, interesting. So is it coming out? Is it going to be coming out today, maybe? Or maybe they're going to, like, show some announcements. Hey, Ibakan, welcome to the stream. Oh, by the way, guys, I didn't welcome y'all to the stream. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, welcome. We got Do It. We got Ninja Guy. Ooh, Ninja. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back, buddy. We got Ibakan. We got Grabby Boy. Serenity. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you guys are looking at my bald head, of course. We got Loaf. Welcome to the stream, Loaf. Super Dog. Welcome, welcome. Aubrey. Welcome to the stream, Aubrey. Vanessa is in. Alex is in as well. Welcome, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, welcome. I miss the Sasquatch emoji. Yeah, I took out the Sasquatch emoji. I don't know. I just didn't really like it as much. I do have a new Sasquatch emoji coming up, but in order for me to add more emojis, we need a couple more members. So let me show you guys how this actually works. Basically, YouTube allows me to keep on adding emojis, but in order to keep on adding more emojis, we got to collect more members, basically. So let me see if I can find the page where it says how many members I still need in order to activate another emoji. Customize. Let me check. Emojis. All right, so right over here, right? If you guys are checking this page, this is where all the emojis that we have are available. We got the wink one, love, star, fire, yay, boom, sad, ballbot, laugh, evil, angry, skull, and alien. And as you gain more members, you can upload and share even more emojis. So I think in order for us to actually add another emoji, we need 24 more members, which is quite a bit. It's going to take a while for us to get this number of new members so we can add another emoji. Currently, we have 14 emojis available to play with. One thing that I'm working on is, of course, changing the badges. I also want to change the badges because, again, I don't really like the look of them. I want them to represent my channel a little bit more, as at the moment, as you guys can see, it's a little bit scattered. So I'm thinking of what to do with it. I was thinking maybe like make coins, different type of coins. And we're going to be starting with like a coin that is kind of like, let's say, made out of wood. And then we're going to have one made out of silver, out of bronze. And then we keep on going to like gold, diamond eventually, emerald. And then make like a really godly, epic one in the end, right? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they're gonna look good. That's what I'm thinking of, changing basically all these badges as well for the channel members. But if you guys have ideas, let me know. I definitely want to know some ideas. I definitely want to know some ideas. If you're a member for 100 months, the badge should be like Granny. Hey, Stantin, just letting you know that the Summer Game Fest should start in about 25 minutes. Is it going to start in about 25 minutes? Okay. Hopefully it will. What I know when it comes to these events is that they do take their time because they're setting things up in the background, of course. So they do have quite a bit of things to set up and everything. Sometimes they do start the stream in about 25 minutes, as you're saying. But they're actually starting the stream with another timer on it, like 10 minutes or 30 minutes even. We had that happen in the past, so we don't know exactly. But basically, the event is supposed to start up in about 25 minutes, as you specified, yes. I'm only here for the Summer Game Fest. Yes, I'm so excited as well. I'm really curious to see what they're going to announce. The thing about the Summer Game Fest, though, we're getting like a lot of AAA games from what I know. We're also going to be getting some indies. Don't forget about that. But the great thing about the event that's starting today is that this is not the only one, right? We're going to be getting so many. As I was saying, for the entire weekend, and even I think on Monday and the next day after that, we're going to have like a lot of events. So let me see what other events we have. So as I was saying, we have the Summer Game Fest. We have Day of the Devs exactly after that. Tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, we have Steam Next Fest or something like that. Oh no, tomorrow we have Future Game Show. Exactly. Tomorrow we have Future Game Show. We're also going to have Xbox Game Show as well to show up some new games. So we're going to have a lot of them. Can we play some Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer? I know that they added it back in, right? But it's super glitchy. Actually, somebody told me that they added Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer back in to let people test it out, I guess, some more. Because they figured out that, you know what? Since kids really want to play it and they want to kind of like test it out, why not just allow them to test it out? That is good for business. That's good for them to identify new bugs and fix things up, right? So, yeah. And as I was saying, I jumped in as soon as they added it back in. And I jumped into a match, kind of like a surfboard match. And it just glitched out. Unfortunately, Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer is super buggy right now. Like, super, super buggy. I think they also turned it off, if I'm not mistaken. I think they actually turned it off again. I cannot play Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer right now because I have everything set up to stream on the... I'm streaming the PC right now. I'm not streaming my Mac. So I can't really jump into my Mac unless I just want to unplug things and mess up the stream. So I don't really want to do that. But if you guys are super excited to play Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer with me, be patient. We're going to do it. We're going to do it when we're going to get the multiplayer released. But again, biggest chances to be able to play with me, you might want to consider becoming a channel member. Horatio, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. No Apple Arcade games today, guys. No Apple Arcade games in today's live stream. As I was saying, I'm actually streaming the PC right now. In order for me to play Apple Arcade games, I gotta switch to the Mac, and that involves me plugging and unplugging cables. And if I do that, that's gonna mess up my stream. It is released for Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer. It's not released. I mean, it is kind of like activated, but it's just a what is it called? It's just a preview right now, and it's super super buggy. Let me test it out on the phone and see if it works. So basically, you can hit on play. Can we do a pool? What should the pool be about? I want my max save, actually, not this one. There we go. You guys want a battle? Yeah, let's do a battle. There we go, guys. So basically, if you go into the menu right now, and I keep on tapping the S button, it does activate the multiplayer. And if I go into multiplayer, play with anyone, it gives me offline, so it doesn't work. The multiplayer does not work. Nope, doesn't connect me, so they disabled it back again. They did enable it. I know that they did enable it today. Probably developers wanted to test some things out and see how it goes. But they did disable it right after that. Exactly, guys, exactly. The spin the wheel has kind of like been modified right now. You guys are not going to be able to ask me to spin the wheel anymore. Instead, if you look all the way to the bottom left corner of the screen, you will see a timer. That's where the spin the wheel will activate. It's basically on a timer. Every 30 minutes, we get like a spin the wheel. And you guys are going to have to just pay attention. Also, listen to a sound because it does make a sound every single time it activates. And that's when you enter. You have like 2 minutes enter. Then it spins, gives the points, and then resets. Oh, the timer is frozen. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, guys. Timer. I'm going to set it to 10 minutes then. Since we wasted 20 minutes talking and not got any timer. Oh, shoot. There we go. I reset the timer. Guys, stop smoking me. Stop smoking me. It's already super hot in my house. I finally managed to install some mosquito nets so I can at least keep the windows open and have a little bit of air in this house because I was dying. That is one of the reasons I did not stream yesterday. It was just so hot, I just could not focus. To be honest, I have absolutely no idea what to expect out of this year's Summer Game Fest. Absolutely no idea. I don't know what to expect anymore. Some of the games that I already really wanted to play this year, I already played them. They already came out, and I really enjoyed them. Of course, we actually seen some games that I'm super excited for, and they are coming out this year. We've actually seen that in the last live stream we've done. Come on over to my house and you'll really suffer. Dude, I don't want to come to the desert. Grammy boy, I don't even want to think about it. I hate the desert. Do not like the heat at all. You changed your profile. I changed my profile as well, Hannah. Baldbot did as well. We can't live without the mosquito nets in my house. It's way too hot and the mosquitoes are relentless. Yeah, man, Jesus. Even when I moved to now the new house, the mosquitoes here are just so relentless as well. It's insane. I spent a lot of time outside just trying to install the nets and everything. And the mosquitoes, when the sun went down, the mosquitoes just started biting like crazy. Me personally, I absolutely love the new emojis that I just installed. I absolutely love the look of Ballbot and everything. And I saw some people saying that, oh my gosh, Stantin, why did you change your profile picture? I love the one that you had before. Dude, it's basically the same, almost the same. The difference is that this one is, graphically speaking, the new one is just so much detailed and so much better. The colors are so much better. The lines are so much better. Everything is just so much better. Surprisingly, not many very mosquitoes where I live. I'm guessing that's because it's way too hot. Even the mosquitoes die. Yeah, I know. Change is hard sometimes. A lot of people will hate the changes, but you guys are going to have to get used to it. Andy, welcome to the stream, Andy. Welcome. Did I make the pictures with AI? I did. All the pictures are made with AI. A lot of my thumbnails have been made with AI lately. Not just because it's super easy to make them compared to me actually doing them. It's not like 100% super easy because I do have to spend like a couple hours to give the proper prompts to the AI in order to generate those thumbnails. But also kind of have to figure out what type of view that thumbnail wants to show, right? I personally love them. Not every time, right? Not every time I'm generating an image, the AI does a great thing. Some of the times it just messes things up so badly. Hey, Joshua. Welcome. My profile picture looks like it's made by AI. That's because it is made by AI. But basically, the profile picture that I have is made by AI, but it's basically based on the profile picture that I had in the past. So I basically gave the AI the profile picture that I have in the past, and I told them, make me something like this, but make it better. Hold up, it's already getting hot in here. I'm gonna turn on the vent. I cannot live without the vent. Are you ever gonna get back to the old stream times, Kevin? Oh, when I used to stream at 4 p.m. my time. I don't know. Was that better for you? from what I actually analyzed, when I used to do streams at 4 p.m. compared to when I'm doing the streams at 7 p.m., it's a little bit better at 7 p.m. or even 8 p.m. I don't know. Also, I did a poll when everybody voted on 8 p.m. instead. Oliver and Carrie, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. The times now are better in Canada. Well, in that case, if they're better, Kevin, then we're gonna stick with it. Now that I think of it, let me turn on my AC. Are you actually sticking the knife in my wound, Grammy boy? Because my AC is not working. Gosh dang it. Oliver City Games, welcome to the stream, y'all. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Are you guys excited for new games? I'm super excited for new games, to be honest. And as I was saying, right after this stream is going to end, we're actually going to be continuing on with Day of the Devs. Let me see if I can also find that one, or is it actually going to continue through this one? I'm not sure. Let me try to find it. Just to make sure I have that one set up already, so that we can easily switch with it. Day of the Devs. Basically, what Day of the Devs is another one of these kind of like the continuation of Summer Game Fest, but it shows up a lot more indie games. And I think Day of the Devs over here. Isn't it this one supposed? Oh, I'm super excited about a game actually that I found out quite recently, and I even downloaded the demo of it. Let me show you guys the game that I'm talking about. Hey, 15 minutes. The timer has started. So we do have 15 minutes left until the event starts. There we go. The AC feels so good. Gosh, thank you, Grammy. You're actually making it intentional. All right, so one of the games that I was planning on maybe playing like later on, because I do plan on playing a couple demos. Also, every single time we're getting like these events, we're going to get like some demos we can check out. But one of the games that I thought to be super, super cute is a game called Big Hops. And you guys can play this demo as well if you want to. This is one of the games that I would actually like to check out. It looks super cute. I love it. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. We'll see once the event ends. But what type of gameplay is Deltarune, though? Because if it's those type of games where you just have to drop down and endlessly drop down, I hate those type of games. Oh, it's not. It's not. I think I remember seeing this game before. Ooh, 18,000 reviews, overwhelmingly positive. A lot of people are enjoying it, actually. But I don't think it's my type of game, though. Unfortunately, I can tell by just simply looking at the screenshots. Have I played Fortnite before? I did. I'm no longer a fan of Fortnite as I used to be in the past. Oh yeah, it is a sequel to Undertale. I knew I recognized the logo from somewhere. Will I play Mario Kart World on my channel? I'm actually planning on starting to play some Switch games again. Very, very soon, though. Very, very soon. Maybe next week? Maybe. We'll see. I'm actually really considering jumping back into Nintendo Switch and giving it another shot. I'm not a big fan of the Nintendo Switch, though, but they definitely have some exclusives that really capture my attention. Can I play Teardown? Already did, Andy. Already did. Also, I noticed that you did a TTS, but it didn't work. Hold up. Are the disruptive commands off? So now they're on. Let me go and check attack, for example. If I do this. Oh, shoot. The disruptive commands were off. Okay, you guys can do the disruptive commands. You got 10 more minutes to do them. I'm going to turn them off once the stream starts, though. So we can enjoy the stream without any disruption. A quick basketball match before it starts? Sure. Basketball. Free for all, guys. Free for all. If you guys don't understand how it works, just type it in the chat. Although it's going to get super hectic in the chat because everybody's just going to type in numbers. So I will do my best to try. YTTS doesn't work if I get channel member in lifetime. Oh, Superdog, yeah. So the way it works, right? If you are a channel member, YouTube does see you as a channel member, but StreamerBot is a different application. In order for StreamerBot to know that you're a channel member on YouTube, you basically need to become a channel member during the live stream. Or if next month, for example, when your membership is going to renew, make sure you send that free super chat that you're going to get. Make sure you send it when the stream starts. So only send it when the stream starts, and that's just basically going to remind StreamerBot that, hey, I'm still a member. I just became a member again. Make sure you renew my membership. Andy, I already played Teardown, buddy. Check out the video in my channel. So what did I wanted to do? I actually wanted to go to Superdog. Oh, Superdog, you're actually a member channel level 3. So StreamerBot does see you as a channel member, so never mind. TTSs do work now, at least for a couple of minutes. I am going to turn them off once the event starts, though. So you can do TTSs now until the timer ends. So for you guys to understand how the basketball game works, the first number that you're putting in is the angle you want your avatar to be pointed at, and the second number is the speed you want to throw it at, right? And basically the goal is to hit that target with your avatar. Basically your avatar is the ball, the basketball. And you're trying to throw your basketball through the hoop. And once somebody gets it, it just randomizes when you win. It's a very fun mini game, to be honest. I feel like people are enjoying it more than the Battle Royale one. And Alex just got some channel points. Awesome. Enjoy them, buddy. Hold up. Let me make my camera big again. There we go. So it can hang out better.
Multiplayer servers for Sasquatch turned on last night, but they turned off again today morning.
Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, I think developers did that because they were probably trying to test some things out, and then they turned them off again. The TTS was not as loud there. Sorry about that. That's because it was in the same audio as the music in the background from the browser. Oh, my ear. It's because we can physically do something unlike watching in a battle or duel. That is very correct. That is very correct. Basically, the battle or the duel are basically randomized animations happening. But with the basketball, you can actually interact, right? And try to actually play the game. You basically play the game.
What happens if Sasquatch multiplayers use Hackspan?
You'll probably get banned. I don't know. Yeah. They're probably going to have a system where you're going to get banned. Oliver and Carrie, you cannot do the TTS command. Only channel members level 2 and above can do the TTS command. But you love my Stinky Sasquatch videos. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching them. Make sure you always like them. More will come. Thank you, Grammy. Thank you for the link, buddy. Let me also pin it so people can hopefully see it. If we are going to manage to get like 23 more members, we are going to eventually add more emojis. But at the moment, I'm thinking of some designs for the badges. That's something I got to work on. I want to make like some really, really cool badges, as at the moment, I'm not really happy with the ones that we have. Maybe like a coin with an S in the middle. And I'm not talking about the... Ah, shoot. I'm not talking about the dollar sign. I'm talking about S from Stantin. And basically that coin gets progressively more epic as you are basically a higher level member. Or basically a member that has a more months in the background. 5 points to whoever shot me there. Add point. Oh, Jesus. Jesse, actually, not Jesus. My first score. 5 more minutes. I mean, look at these emojis. They just look so cool. I love them. I was actually curious how they look when somebody's chatting them. This one is also one that I really enjoy, especially now that it's so hot. 20 sprinkles. I'm really excited for Summer Game Fest. Yeah, same here. I'm always every single year during the summertime. I'm super excited because they are announcing new games. I mean, during the summertime, we got so many events, right? We got this Summer Game Fest, we got Get Dead the Devs, we got Xbox events, we got Future Game Show, we got Apple event happening in, I think, 2 days from now, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot. So many events. Four minutes. It's happening. It's happening. Let me put this ping pong ball back in. Back it goes. One thing that I would love to have on YouTube, right? Instead of you guys having to type in commands like exclamation, attack, for example, or whatever, I would love it if I could... Water. Thank you for water. Thank you so much. Also, I have an emote. I have one emote for the water commands. These guys keep on doing it so much. That's probably going to trigger and show up on the screen. But I haven't set it up. This is Stamboon emote. Yeah, I love the Stamboon emote. And I forgot what I was saying. I completely forgot what I was saying. Commands are cool. Oh, I was saying about commands. I would love it if you're on YouTube, for example, instead of you actually having to type these commands in, if there was kind of like how it is on Twitch, right, where you have some buttons below the chat right now or above the chat, where you basically can click on them buttons instead and basically redeem them. And I set up what type of buttons are going to show up there. This would be so much easier for you guys to just redeem the commands. Maybe like something that automatically shows how many points you guys have, so you know if you have enough to activate something. I would love something like that. I still hope the YouTube is going to do something and implement that in the chat, because that would be epic. Also, another thing that would be super cool about the basketball minigame here is if we had a scoreboard so you guys can actually see while you're playing, so you guys can actually see how many points somebody has, right? so that you know, so that if you want to know if you have a chance to beat the person that's in first place. That would be cool. Can you play
Timberber?
Can you play Timberborn? I was actually thinking of playing Timberborn at one point. What are these numbers that people type in the chat? So basically, they're playing basketball. The first number they're typing in is the angle they want their avatar to be pointed at. They're basically trying to throw the avatar in that hoop. That's what they're trying to do. That hoop that's on the top right corner. So the first number is the angle they want to position their avatar at, and the second number is the speed they want to throw the avatar. You can try it out as well and see if you can hit your avatar in that hoop. It's an interesting mini game. I kind of like it, to be honest. It's about to start, y'all. It's about to start. You guys have to have more bolt to put it in. Did you do 90 or 85? 85, no good. You probably need like 100 there. 32 seconds, guys. 32 seconds. I'm actually going to deactivate the disruptive commands, so you guys cannot do a couple of disruptive commands, as we're about to get the event started. And let me turn on the sound so we can actually hear the games. Is the audio right for the browser? Let me know. Should be good though. Should be good. Viewer discretion advised, as you guys are reading right now, because there might be some games with light cursing, maybe a little bit of gore, so be sure you keep that in mind. Audio's alright? Thank you, Spadog. Hey, we got Jeff Gilly. One of the games that I'm quite curious about, actually, is Death Stranding. Although I'm not going to play it on the channel, I'm quite curious about it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead.
Hey, Titan. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome.
2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour
2 hours of
games.
Love it.
From studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything.
Zombies? Yes, please.
Yes,
I'm in.
some brand new game announcements.
Count me in when it comes to zombies.
Some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize...
Is he speaking in real time? Yes, this is live where you guys are watching right now.
Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025.
Split Fiction, look at that. Top 10.
According to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake.
That is correct, Vanessa.
Absolutely. Now let's also applaud.
This is called co-streaming.
Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But With more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show,
yep, I love that. And that is why I love indie games.
So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Nice. Let's get it going. Ooh. I don't know what this is, but it looks quite creepy already.
You might be.
Oh, I think this is kind of like a Souls-like. That's what it feels like. It looks pretty cool, though. The graphics are insane. Now, Souls-like have never been my type of thing. But this looks pretty cool.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Will I play this game? Probably not. Probably not. As I was saying, these are not my type of games. But as the video also showed when we started the stream, guys, it did say viewer discretion is advised, because although they're gonna have like some cute games and stuff like that eventually that we're gonna love, these ones probably not for us. This one is definitely not for me. But I can appreciate the look of it. It looks pretty spectacular. This is very appropriate. It's fine, guys. It's just a video game.
You're no god.
But that's what's great about these game events, right? Because we actually get to see a ton of games out there, and we just get to decide if the games are for us or not. I've been waiting for this game. Have you, Ibukun? You might be the only one in the chat right now. Excited for Mortal Shell 2. I've never really even heard about Mortal Shell 1, so I got no clue what this is.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged.
That's not for you, Elizabeth. Yeah, not for us either.
Royale Island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Interesting. Fortnite is doing an event. This is cool. I actually entered Fortnite yesterday, last night. I entered Fortnite and played a little bit with one of my buddies. And I saw the Death Star and everything. It looked pretty cool, though.
Right now,
pretty cool indeed.
Welcome to Summer Game Fest, a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Hideo Kojima. Nice. Now, I actually love what they are doing with Death Stranding. I played the first one. I also played it on the channel, believe it or not. They didn't really do that well. So I'm definitely not going to play the second one on the channel.
It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2.
But I love what they've done with this
let
game.
me
It's
ask
just
you, Mr.
such a
Kojima,
weird
you've worked
game.
For many years on this project, what do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
まあ DS1 が出た後
Oh,
に
it's
コ
coming
ロ
later
ナ
this
になっ
month?
たの
Well,
で
What? Seriously?
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、まあ、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、まあ、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
The story in Death Stranding has always been something out of this world.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
Oh, he's a porter. Wait. Are you gonna show like the mechanics of the multiplayer?
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
Do I prefer realistic or cartoonish? I prefer
You
cartoonish,
made it then.
personally. I already have a lot of the real world around me, right?
You really don't remember me.
The girl.
Midnight Walk was not realistic at all. What are you talking about, Vanessa?
You're alive.
It wasn't cartoonish, but it wasn't realistic.
Stop! 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 Stop!
I mean, there are some people that really enjoy realistic games, and that's all they play, realistic games. Oh yeah, it also depends on the game. That's true, as the Grammy
That
Boy
was
is
a
saying.
Clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
まあ DS2
The clay power is
で非常に重要な
realistic in the Midnight Walk. It was, yeah, that's very true. That's very
ネイ
true.
ルとルーシー
Neil and
で
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけど
I can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw
But the reason the Midnight Walk was so realistic, the clay part of it, that's because basically it has been created in clay in the real world. The entire world of the Midnight Walk has been handmade, hand built in clay, and then put on some cameras, scanned, and then digitalized. That's why it looks so basically realistic. But if you think about it, it's not really realistic. It's super duper out of this world.
すごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
これを超え
character,
るようなキャラク
but
タ
I
ーを作ろ
think
うとしてまあルカさん
we
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いい
character.
キャラクタ
So
ーにな
Luca
ったと思う
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
いた
worked
だ
great.
きまし
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
た
Neil,
もう
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Thank you for the
Well,
stream,
the
y'all.
game's
Thank you,
going to
thank
be
you.
out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうのを
Yes,
出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見
Neil.
に来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party.
Your dad and you are super excited for that game, Andy? That's interesting. Okay.
Please
That's good to
join
know.
me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
It's gonna be a good one, though. It's gonna be a really good one. It's been in the works for a very long time. And the first one was very good as well.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic-scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Ooh, Tom Hardy. Seriously? We can miss this.
Kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands.
Oh, I think I know this game.
Vicious men, do not listen.
Since you guys were talking about realistic games, there we go. Here's one. If you guys ever wanted to play in the medieval times. Oh, this is not Venom. What are you talking about? I would love Venom, though. I would love Venom game.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending.
I was joking. Okay.
I shall find no peace.
Are you sure this is live? Yes, it is live. Look at that.
It's only death.
Oh, you guys cannot see because of the stream avatar. Sorry, but it is live, yeah.
But that's just my story.
Interesting. I think in this game you actually command your army in the medieval times. Medieval chest? No, it's definitely not a medieval chest. Chronicles Medieval. Okay. You still cannot see because of the bar at the bottom of the screen where the avatars are walking on.
Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar
Any Sonic
faces to
fans?
Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Sonic Crossworlds looks okay. I mean, we just got Mario World, which is an open world racing game. So, yeah. But I guess if you don't have a Nintendo, you can definitely play this one because this one probably also comes on PC. Yeah, it is kind of like a Mario Kart game, sure. But in this one, the Sonic World. Sonic Crossworld does not compete. Nah, not even close. Oh wait, it has more than just Sonic characters. Yeah, it reminds me of Mario Kart. As I was saying, stay tuned on the channel because I'm planning on starting to play Nintendo Switch games, including Mario Kart World. Very soon. But I'm not going to be doing the multiplayer part of that game, just basically single player.
We'd like to
Checking out the
man
game.
behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Okay, that's cool.
So
Online cross-platform matchmaking. That's pretty cool.
Across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing.
So this means the game is basically going to be available on a lot of platforms, not just Nintendo Switch like Mario is, for example. Oh, was that Mario go-kart? Minecraft actually? Are you kidding me? Drifting across dimension in Mario. They're actually making a Mario go-kart. Oh, why do I keep on saying Mario? Minecraft.
I guess you could say
Minecraft go-kart, I want to say.
Go-Craft. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from
Minecraft
Bandai
kart,
Namco
exactly.
Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
The collab we all needed. I mean, if it runs well, why not? Because usually Minecraft mini games are just super buggy. And you can never rely on them to actually win a match. Okay, this looks cool, actually. The heck is this?
Time. For some,
Whoa.
it heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
Man, the characters, the enemy here, this was so cool.
You have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
How do people come up with these character designs? I know, right? So many of these anime style games, and every single one of the game events has like most of the games that we're seeing are anime style games. Code Vein too. Okay, not my thing, but look pretty cool. How about we make the ghost wielding a huge bell? Yeah, right? Spin the wheel is active, guys. Spin the wheel is active, don't forget. Wait, what is this? For a second, it kind of looks like Little Nightmares. But I don't think it is. I think it's something else. Oh, it is something else. But it does have Little Nightmare vibes. Oh, I know this game. I know. I forgot about it. I've actually seen developer working on this one. It looks so creepy, though. But the style is just super, super Little Nightmare vibes. I definitely want to play this one. It's going to be like a really creepy one, though. I mean, look at that. Are you kidding me? This is pretty sick. End of Abyss coming 2026. So this one is gonna take a while, but it looks pretty cool.
That was a very moody, cool new
Finally a game for me.
End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer
Ooh, yes. This is gonna be so cool as well.
Releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and
Releasing later this year.
Voice.
Nice. So they're getting close to actually releasing this game. This one is just gonna be so epic. I mean, this is my type of game right here. Although this one is a shooter, I don't really play shooters. This one is just so different. And I really want to check it out. Mouse for Hire. That's the name of this game. Actually, I think it's PI Mouse for Hire, right? Oh, Mouse for Hire, Mouse, PI for Hire. Actually, that's the name of the game. So cool.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from Playside. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Yeah, Troy Baker is killing it with game acting. World of Game of Thrones. What? Are they making Game of Thrones? But the question is, how are they gonna make it? Because we did get a lot of Game of Thrones games, but none of them has been anything that I wanted to play before.
But this is not the game you know.
Man, the characters look actually just like the actors. They kill it with the graphics here. I watched the show Game of Thrones and I really loved it. And I'm curious what type of game this is because, of course, cinematics are insane, but what about gameplay?
You decide who wins and who dies.
Oh. You never watched Game of Thrones, Grammy Boy? If you can, I suggest you watch it. But of course, it's probably not for your age just yet. Oh, this one is a strategy game. Okay.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Huh. Mundfish.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe.
What's Game of Thrones rated? Probably 18 above.
Intelligent beings. It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart.
Let me see if I can see. Oh, this game is it third person or first person? I think it's both. Absolutely insane graphics and enemy mechanics, but not my type of thing, of course, when it comes to shooters. But the graphics looks insane in this game. What was it? Yeah, I think it is 18 plus. Atomic Heart. Yeah, I think this one is Atomic Heart. Probably Atomic Heart 2, right? You think Atomic Heart is disgusting? Wait until GTA 6 comes out. Yeah, Atomic Heart is pretty insane when it comes to the looks.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a
Are they actually going to show a GTA 6 trailer or
emphasis on
something in the event today? I don't think so, though.
player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all.
GTA 6 is going to be wild? GTA 6 is way too much. GTA 6 should be 18 plus.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
Hey, Mangu, welcome. Whoa.
I can still
The heck is that?
believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Is this kind of like a Battle Royale game? What the heck is this? That's what it feels like. It kind of feels like a new Battle Royale game. Because, oh, maybe Atomic Heart, they're making kind of like a Battle Royale game mode on that cube that they were showing. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. Oh gosh. Oops, sorry about that, guys. The cube. Atomic Universe. Yeah, I think they're basically making like a game mode.
Is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube. You can see there.
Pretty cool concept though. Pretty cool concept.
Gameplay combinations that are ever evolving.
Thank God I was checking YouTube.
All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC.
Oh, that's a beat 'em up. Yeah, we already seen this one on PlayStation event.
Fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far only.
Am I gonna play more Avengers Stantin Planet? No, we already finished it. We already finished the game. Game completed. We're done. It's time to move to the next one because I have plenty of other games that I gotta play. I have a huge backlog, believe it or not. Oh wait, this is a beat 'em up. This is not the same game that we've actually seen on PlayStation event. Never mind. Can I play straight, Andy? Already did, buddy. Already did. Check it on the channel, buddy. Check it on the channel. Let me see if I can find the link for ya. Make it easy for ya. Stray. I loved Stray though. Stray was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna give it the playlist link so you can check it out. There you go. Make sure you watch it. It's superb.
Oh my world. What is this place? Also, don't have a chance.
Whoa, that ability though, that was pretty sick.
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Yes, I know Super Dog. I'm actually super excited about the game. So basically, the creator developers of Astroneer, they're actually making Astroneer 2. Basically, they're calling it differently, but they're basically making like a new Astroneer, which is gonna be so much better, so much better. And I cannot wait for that game. It's gonna be a little bit different compared to the one that we had before, and I cannot wait to play the new Astroneer. But I think it's coming out next year. I don't think it's ready yet. Okay. Onimusha. Again, a lot of Japanese games.
That was a new look at Onimusha. Way
I really want to Random Little Nightmares 3. Same here, buddy. Same here. It's going to happen, though. We know that they're coming this year. And I'm super excited.
Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears.
City Skylines? Probably not.
I love my puppets. And this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement.
What are you talking about?
That combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
What? What is this? What the heck is this? An unadoptable problem or something like that. I didn't manage to read.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me.
Oh shoot! Hey, language. Oh my God, it's Stantin. What do you mean it's Stantin? I got no hair. These things are just fur as a pole. What do you mean?
Don't waste my time.
This is so dumb. Now, I'm curious to see the gameplay though. This looks all cool and everything, right? But what about the gameplay?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Is that the gameplay?
I've been taking dumps in there all day.
Fill that boxing. Maybe this is the gameplay right here. Wishlist now? It is a game. The heck? That was weird.
Super fun. Gotta wishlist that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement.
It's kind of like a Muppet
of
boxing
brand new
game.
game. In Deception, we trust.
In Deception, we trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits. A game where truth is but a shadow.
Ah, this is kind of like a imposter game.
Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers
It is.
lurk elusively in plain sight.
Yeah, this is kind of like Among Us. A realistic Among Us game, basically.
The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do
Exclamation
well to
points, Noah.
remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest
Killer
weapons in
N.
this game
In
of
deception we
life or
trust.
death.
Mm.
Your invitation awaits.
Not convinced, to be honest. Not convinced. Not convinced at all.
That was Killer N, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
I've actually heard like really good things about Arc Raiders. One of the things that really impressed me is that the enemy AI they're creating here basically learns as you fight it, and every time you fight it, it becomes smarter.
Breathe.
I don't know how it works, but that just sounds super cool. This way, you basically don't really learn how to defeat a specific enemy because it's gonna get better and better every single time you fight it.
You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might be like a looter shooter, where you basically get dropped down into a certain world, and your goal is to do missions, go into dungeons, loot those places, and bring the loot back out. Okay.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Right, sorry guys, I was looking away. Oh, I think this is Dune. 100%.
Solar flare!
Oh, shoot. I forgot to turn off this command.
Solar flare!
Dune actually looks a pretty, like a really interesting game. I've always been quite impressed with the world of Dune. I did not disable the water command, no. I think. Probably didn't. I shouldn't. Maybe we don't have enough points. maybe there's a cooldown. Yep, Dune Awakening. This one is also releasing like, oh my gosh, this is actually starting in, what is it? Today is the 6th. Just 4 days from now.
My world fall to ash, consumed by the void.
When the void calls.
Try as I might to further advance. 'Twas all for naught.
Helldivers 3? I don't think so. Oh yeah, Helldivers was super good. Have you guys played Helldivers? I did. But I gotta be honest, I got bored of it quite fast.
Some say time stops for no one.
This one looks like a Souls-like.
Neither man nor God, living nor dead.
Although I don't think it is a Souls-like.
Yet what then of those who
Yeah, definitely
dared
not.
to turn back the hands of fate?
Sorry for so flare. Don't worry about it, Spud Dog.
To save what remains of our broken worlds.
You've loved all games so far, Ibicon?
My hand,
Seriously?
return to the past.
No more Genshin-like.
Awaits.
Yeah, I mean, Genshin Impact has been super successful. It probably still is. Oh, there we go. There's a Genshin Impact. This looks just like Genshin Impact. Maybe it even is. Is it? I don't even know.
Whatever's coming next.
I tried playing Genshin Impact once, but I just quit so fast.
To you, sir.
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
No, too magical.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you would end up here. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for such
The Wuthering Waves. Yeah, kind of like a Genshin Impact game here. I'm hoping so for some cozy game. Yes, same here, Elizabeth. But I don't... Ooh, this one looks cool.
Such a tiny nuisance.
Oh, I know this one. I actually have the demo of this one. I already downloaded the demo of this one because I actually want to check it out because it looks super lovely. I think this one is Mimo, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I also want some cozy games, but I don't think we're gonna be able to see that during Summer Game Fest. Yeah, Mio, look at that. Mio Memories in Orbit. Okay, cool. Cool little game.
That's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest.
Exactly.
What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand.
Co-op platformer, I know this one.
And I'm
Out of Words. Look at this. Oh, this looks so cool. I remember seeing the devs working on this game. And it looks spectacular. What? No way. This looks so cool. Definitely my type of game here. Yeah, it is made out of clay for sure. Clay and stop motion. Oh my gosh, this is genius. I've always really enjoyed handcrafted games like this. Yes, 2 players, Grammy. Yes, this is a co-op game. I hope it comes soon. out of words. 2026. Oh man.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900
Yeah, that one definitely
Sicily.
felt wholesome.
Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close.
I've been waiting for this game for like 5 years ago. It's coming next year. These type of handcrafted games take the longest to create. Unless, of course, a really big team of developers are working on it.
Isabella. Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
I used to really love Mafia games back in the
remind
days.
them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Mafia is no good.
Do you wish to
Hey,
commit?
what do you mean? What do you mean Mafia is no good?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business. Miss Family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Okay. That looked good.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Wait, what? Just like Split Fiction what? Wait, what? I didn't pay attention. Game's a new 2-player co-op adventure in LEGO World. No way. No way we're gonna be able to play as a red block and blue block. Are you kidding me? Oh, this looks cool. Now, how's the co-op gonna work though? That's what I want to see. This is genius. No way. Okay. I like it. I like it. We gotta work together to make blocks and go to the... Oh, this is so cool. We definitely have to play this for sure. It's pretty sick. So basically this is kind of like a co-op puzzle adventure, but set in the world of LEGO. Nice. Looks like LEGO Horizon. Yeah, right? A little bit. LEGO Voyagers. Okay. Pretty cool little game.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude.
kind of compared it with Split
Nickelodeon
Fiction,
has always been
but it's not even
about
close, of
wild
course.
worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today,
Baba was behind me, guys.
I am thrilled to have a hand
closed
in
the door.
revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
What the heck was that?
A great evil would emerge. However,
This looks cool already.
wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
Please don't be a card game. SpongeBob, no way! What the heck is this? Oh my gosh. I don't know what that was because it was just a short preview.
First stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P.
I love it. I need it.
Is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Oh, Life of P. Are they making a new Life of P? I haven't played the first one though. I know it's even on mobile. I think it's even on Apple Arcade if I'm not mistaken. But I never really played it. Let me check and see if the water is in the disruptive commands. It is. Why though? It shouldn't be. Let me delete the water one. Water. And enable. Alright, I re-enabled the water command. For some reason, it was considered disruptive, although it's not really. Life of P, Overture. Overture? I don't know. I never really played this game.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right. Next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Why does everything have to have anime characters? Oh shoot, this is a horror game. Oh gosh. This is a game for Grammy Boy because I know you actually like playing these type of ones. I actually watched one of your horror games recently, Grammy.
Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready.
I forgot the name of it, Grammy. The last horror game you played and posted a video of.
And I will.
Fractured Blooms. Okay. For those of you guys that enjoy these type of games, a new one's coming.
I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Edith Finch as well, but then it turned horror.
Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Oh my gosh. Of course, another another anime style video game. Jesus, we're getting so many of these, dude. Oh, okay, that was fast. Nope, we're not done yet. Hold up. They got more. Oh, that scene actually looked pretty cool. Hey Kevin, what's my favorite game on here? I mean, we haven't really had any video game that really got my attention. There are a few though. End of Abyss, Mouse BA for Hire, Out of World, or Out of Words actually I want to say, and Lego Voyagers. These are the only ones that are currently something I'm excited for. Stan, cola or Pepsi? None. I only drink water. And maybe some orange juice. Three out of 4 are anime video games. Yep, that's what it feels like. What? Why? Never. Why never? They're no good. Too much sugar. Did I play Sackboy Big Adventure? I sure did, Kevin. Really good game. Really good game. Oh, this one looks like a open world game. The 7 Deadly Sins. But again, anime. We just can't get enough of it. No sugar version 0, it still has a lot of bad stuff in it. I wonder if we're gonna see Reanimal or Little Nightmares today. Quite a few anime games, lol. Yeah, apparently people really love playing these type of games. Not for me though. The anime, the thing about anime is that, as Grammy said in the previous live stream, they're just way too cheesy. And the battle effects, right? The size of the sword that the characters are carrying and stuff like that, they're just all just so oversized. Everything is just so exaggerated. Ooh, The Witcher. I think that was The Witcher. They showed a little bit of The Witcher. Oh, never mind. They're presenting the new Unreal Engine, yeah.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live
It is insane
in real
how
time.
the gaming graphics are evolving.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongil Star Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Out of Words. I really want Out of Words. It's gonna be so good. End of Abyss as well. It's gonna be epic.
We altered the course of nature.
Is this Jurassic World?
Kinetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set.
Why did I change your logo, Raymond? I improved it. I made it better.
Within this chaos.
Oh yeah, Jurassic World, 100%.
Well, to help life find a way.
Jurassic World Evolution 3? What the heck? Great boy already knew.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Hi.
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger
Free roaming,
and unravel the
platforming.
mysteries of a cursed
Sounds
island.
good.
A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Man, this one looks really old school. Have you guys played Shovel Knight? I like these type of games. I know you do, Lo, because you were the one actually recommending me to play Undertale, right? It was. And that one does look like this one. I would play this more than the animes. Same here, buddy. Same here.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah.
The heck?
Kyle Bossman, everyone.
Who was that?
Kyle Bossman. All right. Well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right. Let's take a look.
What? No way.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah.
What?
Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a Meta
Oh, this is a Meta Quest game.
In the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird?
Yeah, to be honest, it looks pretty bad. The heck? That actually looked quite bad.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Next year at last year at Gamescom, we announced
I didn't like it at all.
Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Ooh. Zombies. Yes, please. But if it's Techland, this means...
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
Oh my god, that looks creepy. The heck? Oh, I know what this is. I forgot the name of it though, but I know the game. I think this is the 3rd one. I always forget this the name of this game. I played the first one, I haven't played the second. And I remember I kept on running from those monsters, those zombies that just popped in like crazy. One of the things I love when I play this game is that they have a game mode where you can actually play the monster and invade random people's games, and you could actually chase them down and eat them. That was super, super epic.
I don't care how high his walls are.
But yeah, this is a really
That fucker will pay for what he did to me.
interesting zombie game.
Years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do.
Dying Light, there we go, yeah. Dying Light, the Beast. I only played the first one. I haven't played the second. Not family friendly, for sure.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Oh shoot! Hey! Gosh dang it. Language.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from
Where's the family-friendly games? Not on Summer Game Fest. Maybe the next one. There it is. They might have some.
Nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive. And this is your
Annapurna
exclusive
Interactive.
new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Oh, I know this one. This is gonna have the characters that move in stop motion. I really love the look of it.
I've got to get out of this place.
Look at this game.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it? One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself.
Really interesting graphics. I love the look of it.
Nothing but the hits.
Not sure if it's something that I would probably enjoy as much, but I love the look of it.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no...
Hey, we're back to animes. Although this one is a little bit more animated.
Right here and now.
On your guard.
But yeah, still anime.
Gorgeous. Take this.
Looks pretty cool though.
And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready.
Yeah, it looks kind of like Dota. I don't think it plays like Dota though.
We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope.
Best anime game I've ever seen yet, but still bad. Still not for you.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
What's really funny about all these games created by Japanese developers is that they have some really long names. Every single one of them.
From Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia, With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Huh. This one is kind of like a Sifu game. Interesting. I wonder if it's created by the same developers, because it feels just like Sifu. Sifu has actually been the first game ever that I played that had these battle mechanics, but this one apparently has a little bit of platforming as well. Or School Bully, yeah. I think there was a game called Bully. Did you still use me emoji for your logo? I like the me emoji. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of.
Oh, you're talking about my
Shredder's Revenge
avatar,
and Marvel Cosmic Invasion,
and you're
which you
talking
saw
about
with
Memoji,
earlier.
the
You've been
emojis
waiting
from
for
Apple.
more than a decade for this reveal.
Previously I did, but now I changed it. Now I'm no longer using the Apple ones. I basically upgraded it to AI. What is this? Okay. That's pretty cool. Where are all the good games? Hopefully coming. To be honest, I'm not really disappointed, even if we don't get any good games during Summer Game Fest, because I was saying we do have the Day of the Devs one, which is packed full of indie games, and also I think it's tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, we have Future Game Show. That again is gonna have a ton of indies. Oh, this one is Scott Pilgrim.
Scott
Interesting.
Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But
Yeah, you
first,
also
we
have
a
to
very special message from Maggie
recognize,
Robertson,
Raymond, that
GGA winner in
my new avatar
2021
looks
for
so
her
much better.
performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ooh.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision.
My last favorite game, The Midnight Walk. I don't know what this is. First Descendant, Breakthrough. Okay.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed.
Ashley,
with
welcome to
the
stream, Ashley.
hard.
What the heck is this? What the heck is this? What is happening right now?
Now, a glorious morning has dawned. On something
Titanfall?
simply
Definitely not Titanfall.
harder.
It looks super, super dumb.
Scum.
Oh, Scum. Never mind. I heard about this game. You like the new logo? It's more detailed, but it looks like Apple. The heck? How does it look like Apple? Oh, but still looks like Apple. Yes, of course it still looks like Apple. Because I basically used the previous avatar that I had previously, and I created the new one. I wanted the avatar to be the same, but I wanted to change it. Make it better.
What are you doing here? Come with me.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens feet on. I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out.
I got no clue what this is. Kind of looks like Cyberpunk.
I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Nah, I got no clue what this is. Never seen it before. Need for Speed? Nah, this is not Need for Speed. It's probably a new IP I never heard about before. Doesn't look bad though. Mind's Eye. Okay. Interesting, I guess. Ooh, Hitman and Mind's Eye. They're kind of doing like a
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan
a
Abrak,
collab.
CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mind's Eye when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent
Scan a
47
QR.
will be contracted for a very special
You're right.
assignment.
It's probably
in
gonna take it to their
Red
website.
Rock City.
It's probably gonna
This
give you
week-
$1,000. Nah. Oh, they're showing a little bit more First Light. 007. This is the one that you actually liked, Grammy Boy, during the
And
PlayStation
your reactions were heartwarming.
event.
It's coming in 2026, but we want
Okay.
to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
What?
Your target is the elusive
Yeah, you're right,
shadow
Grammy.
banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial
Oh,
mastermind
this
suspected
guy.
ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in
Dude, look at that.
Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
Ever since they actually show the 007 game, it felt so much like Hitman.
Gang. He's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends, wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Le Chiffre.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Nice. I love this actor. He's so good.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
Am I gonna stream more Game Fest tomorrow? No, the event is gonna end in
So this mission is set in
half an hour.
A casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
We actually haven't seen anything about Subnautica
I guess
2.
it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table. This
I
time?
think we
Yeah,
did
sure,
have like
exactly.
a
It's,
trailer last year, if I'm not
He's always
mistaken.
like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it wasn't any
All right, well, when
gameplay.
do
It
we
was
get to
just
play this?
cinematics.
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
so
us.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
Huh.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party! For a nail
The heck is this?
competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But
What?
will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or
Is it kind of like a board
evil
game?
monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
Huh. This is kind of like a party game, yeah, where you actually compete in mini games.
Anything?
That's pretty cool.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen.
Man, Lego's killing it. Lego's actually getting a video game every single year. Lego just can't stop making games.
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
Yeah, this would definitely be super sick, right? Playing this one kind of like a party game with family.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20
Hey, Pats,
players
watch.
across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called
Wildgate.
and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Nice. I heard about this one. I think this one is a 4-player co-op. And it's kind of like a looter shooter, but in space. Looks pretty cool though. And I think you also have to take care of your ship. As you're riding in space, you gotta go and loot, grab some loot, upgrade your ship. fix it up, of course, as you're taking a little bit of damage from the enemies attacking you from the pirates. That's cool.
This feels bad. Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact? Stay with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals. The dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory.
This one is from the creators of Guacamelee.
Of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
Okay. It's pretty cool.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you.
How do you get admin? You don't get admin. I'm not giving admin to nobody.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Thank you for liking the stream, y'all. Thank you. What do we got next? A horror game. What the heck? What the heck? Oh my god, I hate horror games. Why would you play these games? I don't get it. I never got horror games. Have I ever played Garden of Banban? Never heard of it before, actually. I'm scared. Garden of Banban. Let me check it out. I have never heard of it before. Oh shoot. Nope. Not the game for me, y'all. I can tell how bad games are just by simply looking at the graphics. The key art is just a simple giveaway. Oh my god, this is so creepy. What the heck? Creepy devil babies. Yeah, I hate horror games as well.
Mecha Break is one of 2025's
What the heck is
most
even
anticipated
that?
shooters, with
I got no clue what that
previous
was.
beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat.
Hey,
As a
Lo
top
just
wish list
upgraded.
game,
Good
players
job,
are
buddy.
clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here is Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
mechs. I never really played a game that had mechs in them. And I'm not talking about because of course I did play kind of like a farming simulator with mechs, which is like the Frontier, but I haven't really played a video game with battling mechs. I want to see that happen, Grammy. But if you don't get it here, that's fine, because as I was saying, we might just get it at Day of the Devs, or we might just get it tomorrow at Future Game Show. In today's live stream, we either got like so many anime style video games. Oh, I was actually getting ready to drink some water. Thank you for the water.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Epic Games Publishing presents. Ooh, so this one is published by Epic Games? Is it a shooter game? Gosh dang it.
Mechanicals approaching.
Oh, no way! These are bugs. Is this kind of like a Grounded?
We must now face a stark reality.
It is kind of like Grounded.
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join.
But with tiny robots.
Is no more.
But you know what? Nothing beats Grounded. I don't know what to say about this one.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
It just doesn't look as good as Grounded. Infinitesimals? Something like that?
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you.
The heck?
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, Raccoon City.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ
A new Resident Evil game. People are really excited about Resident Evil because it's a really big IP. That's why they're clapping about it. And this guy right here, he's the creator. I think he's the director.
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into
they're not showing
anniversary.
anything. They just announced it basically.
Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, guys. I love wrestling. Couldn't you tell? Couldn't you tell that I'm really into wrestling? Probably a wrestling game. The heck? What is this? I mean, even the crazy, silly anime ads actually in Revenge of the Savage Planet are better than this. I don't know what this is. What? That was Street Fighter? That was the worst ad for a video game ever. Really cringe, yep. Okay. The heck is this? This is cool. This one is kind of like a Overwatch game, I think. That's what it feels like. Definitely not Battle Royale. Oh yeah, look at that. They have captured the flag mini games. Okay. It's kind of like a third-person shooter. It looks good though. Really good. The characters look great. The animations are awesome. Cartoonish, just like I like them. Last flag. Interesting. The game actually looks really good.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s, as you saw.
Yeah, that one looked a lot like Team Fortress Gaming Team. That's exactly what that reminded me of.
Beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th.
This was Wuchang. Is it not Wukong? Is it a different game?
Is this bloodshed?
I'm not sure.
Really what you wanted?
My voice though. Oh my god, it definitely looks like Wukong.
Fate is all set in stone.
I bet it
You
makes Wuchang.
can't change how it ends.
Okay. Has anybody here played Wukong? Yeah, has anybody actually played Black Myth Wukong? Not me. No? Okay, yeah. Neither did I. I haven't played either. You played 3 times, Super Dog? Seriously? Jesus. Grandma was tempted to as well. I was a little bit tempted to as well, but I never did. Yeah, so this one is Wuchang. It's basically like a different story, a different mythical Chinese story, I guess. Am I gonna play GTA 6? Nah. No thanks.
Where
What? Where's the Wu-Tang Clan? What the heck is this? Rise of the Deceiver. Wu-Tang. What? Okay. They haven't really showed that much gameplay, but that already looked quite intriguing. And I love the retro style. They also had the retro style in the previous one as well.
Is calling
The action
on
adventure
you
game.
to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action
Cool.
RPG with anime-style fighting. And it's the debut title from the
Anime,
53-member
of course.
Brass Lion
We just cannot get enough anime,
Now,
dude.
here's a new look at Guild
Oh
Wars
my
2,
gosh.
which has new updates, including player housing and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story is yours.
Give us something that could satisfy us. Yeah, I know. I know, right? What? I just wanted to cover the name of the game. Again, animes. Oh my gosh. Is this Epic Games saying, hey, I went all anime? Come on over to Epic Games Store and buy all the anime games you want. We got them all. Oh yeah, by the way, if you go on Epic Games right now, there is a free game called Ogu, a game that I was actually planning on playing at one point. Let me see if I can check it out.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died.
Nintendo Switch 2, look at that.
And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip.
Why is the Epic Games Store not opening?
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Yeah, so if you go on Epic Games Store now, you can actually download Ogu and the Secret Forest for free. Which is a really cute, cozy game. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, guys. This looks super silly. This looks really good, yeah. But now it really depends on the gameplay.
Another relapse, huh?
Dude, this kind of makes me feel like the Midnight Walk. But in the black and white style. Whoa, this looks cool actually.
It's too much for someone like you.
It is a little bit too chaotic though.
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Oh, I think it's also co-op if I'm not mistaken. That's what they show there.
a little unwell.
Into the Unwell. Huh. I never actually heard about this one before. This is the first time I hear about it.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends.
Yeah, definitely didn't look bad for
of
sure.
you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Are you guys ready for a new Battle Royale? I was thinking Sasquatch Battle Royale, dude. That's what I want. We need cartoonish Battle Royales. I'm so done with first-person Battle Royales. I mean, can you guys even imagine if they make Sneaky Sasquatch Snowball Royale? How cool would that be? That would be awesome, to be honest. That would be so good. Call of Duty? No, this is not Call of Duty. It was pretty cool, though. Kind of reminds me a little bit of, Halo, I guess, right? Oh, he has portals. That is super sick. Okay. I can already see how competitive this game can get. Oh my gosh, those portals though. It's not Halo, it's just a brand new game.
The latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Little Nightmares, please. I don't think we're gonna get it. I really don't think so. I mean, it is gonna come out this year, but I don't think it's gonna get it. We're gonna get it in this event. It would be cool. Whoa, what the heck? This is kind of like a mafia game, but in Asia. Asian mafia. Looks cool, yeah?
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Dead by Daylight was your favorite game of the of all time? Seriously? I did play a little bit of game of Dead by Daylight. Not on the channel though. I think I used to play before I started playing video games on the channel and recording them. Really enjoyed it. Oh shoot! Sorry about that, guys. I did not want to pause it. I just wanted to remove one of the headphones from my ear because battery low.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915,
Please use too.
and now
No
the
thanks.
full name has been revealed.
This is not a shooting
Stranger Than
channel.
Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's
I don't
now
like shooter games no
1943,
more.
and knowing
Counter-Strike,
RGG, I'm
I used
sure
to
more
play it, no
surprises
more.
are surely on their way.
Call of Duty, no thanks.
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting.
The final game, guys.
Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Something about an unidentified disease. That's what she was writing an article about. Do I have siblings? I do.
Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
FBI? Okay. I got no clue what this is all about.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know.
Oh.
That's where your mother was murdered.
This kind of feels like another horror game.
Alyssa
The heck?
died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
What is this? She said the same thing. What is this? She said the exact same thing.
Stay close.
They're coming. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
I wonder if this is like a new IP or something that's coming back, returning. Holy smokes. Dude, they actually showed up so many crazy looking horror games. Re9, Requiem. Oh, it's another Resident Evil, of course. How did I not know? Yeah, they showed up so many horror games in yesterday's live stream, in today's stream. It's insane. And there's so many horror game fans.
There you have it. Resident Evil.
I don't know how I
Requiem.
never really enjoyed horror games. I really have
Playable to
no
fans
clue.
This August at Gamescom.
Edgar,
We'll also
welcome
be
to stream,
hosting
buddy.
Opening night live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks
I really
a
have
bold
no
shift
clue.
for the franchise, both in tone and
Oh,
gameplay.
I never really
Today's
enjoyed horror
reveal
games.
Isn't
Oh,
just
shoot.
about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon, leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing.
I'm getting smoked.
Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad
Dude,
we kept
Capcom
the
should have
surprise.
showed
All
Little
right,
Nightmares,
that's
not
gonna do it
this.
for our
Come on,
live Summer
Capcom.
Game Fest show. Let's thank
That's
our
what we
co-host,
wanted.
Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Yeah, I guess she did a great job, Lucy. Good job, Lucy.
Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Say the same
I
thing
can't
again.
believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming
Exactly.
up next.
We're gonna check out
with
Day of the
additional
Devs
new
next.
reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at
We
some
might
of
actually
the
see
independent games we
Reanimal
showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
And Little Nightmares
Thanks to you,
in
Lucy.
Day of the
Great
Devs.
job
We'll see.
co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer
We'll
Game
see, we'll
Fest.
see.
We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th.
Because Day of the
Thanks,
Devs
everybody.
starts exactly right after this one. I don't think I need to start like a new stream or a new video, do I? Hold up, let me check. I'm pretty sure it's gonna start in the same one here. Pretty sure about it, yeah. I'm not seeing like a new one, so we should be good. Hopefully. Coming up, Day of the Devs, yeah, it's gonna be here, okay. We're gonna keep on watching them. Oh shoot, hold up. Let me lower down the volume because that was very loud. Alright, we're gonna be waiting for this one. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. You want a battle? Sure. A little bit disappointed, to be honest. We didn't really get anything like insanely good. Day of the Devs, probably gonna be 40 minutes. Day of the Devs usually is much shorter than Summer Game Fest. Aw man, I really gotta go eat as well, Grammy. But at the same time, I don't want to miss Day of the Devs, which is starting right now.
Feeling bored with your video games? Your library is full, but it's leaving you feeling empty inside? If you sat down and played your entire games library from beginning to end, by the time you finished, you'd be 9,000 years old and everyone you loved would be dead, including you. Don't let this happen. There is a better way.
Yeah, my game log
Hi,
is so
I'm
backed
Tim
up.
Schafer from Video Games, and I'm here to tell you the good news about Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you at places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask? $5 million? $10 million? Absolutely.
Zero.
nothing. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit and supported entirely by generous contributions from people like you and also our generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit back and prepare to be inspired. Enjoy Day of the Devs.
And this is where we're going to be able to see, hopefully, a ton of super awesome indies. And hopefully no more
I'm excited to introduce
animes.
the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the developers
Because
at
I'm
No Goblin.
so sick of
Everyone has lived
animes.
the fantasy of casing a place,
got
gathering
way too
intel,
many.
and pulling off a heist, all as a mysterious master thief. Well, in Snap and Grab, you'll be able to, and the developers are here to tell you how it's done.
Snap and grab. What is this?
Hello! I'm Saskia, Senior Level Designer and Artist at No Goblin.
I'm Jamie, Senior Animator at No Goblin. And we're excited to share with you No Goblin's new upcoming game, Snap and Grab.
Oh, I think I heard about this game.
Snap
Is the
and
one that I'm
Grab?
thinking, or...
What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked. Picture this.
Oh no, never
It's
mind.
the
It's a
80s.
different one.
And you are nestled between high fashion glamour and high ticket crime.
As Nicky Nevada, the world's greatest photographer, you'll be tasked with visiting a variety of rich and lavish settings, in which you'll have one question on your mind. What will you be stealing tonight?
In Snap and Grab, you will do cool crimes with only your camera and your crew.
As you visit each venue, you will snap a variety of high-ticket items, and anything that might help or hinder your crew's chances of getting to them.
Then, you're done snapping. You'll use your photos to assemble your own step-by-step plan for your crew to grab your future possession.
Just be sure to consider
You're
anyone
probably
who
gonna also
might
have
get
to
in
set
your
up
way,
traps.
including Rio, a detective who's been on Nifty's trail for quite some time now. Who knows when she'll catch up?
As your anonymous deeds make headlines, you'll attract new crew, giving you access to new ways to snap and grab.
Will you be able to plan the next perfect heist?
Or will your heist fail spectacularly?
I'm a little bit confused about the gameplay mechanic of this one, to be honest. Okay, I got no clue.
We can't wait to
think of
see
it.
what you plan next in Snap and Grab.
Available early next year on PC, PlayStation 5,
At first, when they showed it, it felt a
Xbox
little bit
Series
like
X
a
and S.
deduction
Does
game.
Untitled Goose Game ring a bell? It was one of the very
Untitled Goose Game.
early Day of the Devs games. So early, in fact, that when we asked the dev what the name of the game was, they asked, do they have to have a name? You know the rest of the story. House, based in Melbourne, Australia, is developing a brand new kind of experience that's unlike anything else you've ever played.
Wait.
But I'm not
So
the
the
right
devs
person to
of
describe
Untitled
what
Goose
it
Game are
is.
making a new one?
Better served that these anthropomorphized
Thanks for the like.
duck wobbly creature things do it for you. Take it away.
Hello.
The heck?
We're House. You might know us because of our Goose Game. And we're here today to show you around our new game. Ooh.
What is
It's
the
a
new game?
cooperative multiplayer adventure made for friends to play together. It's called Big Walk.
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things, talking and walking. So talking, it's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello.
Or in a tunnel.
Hello.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
Oh, there they are.
And plenty
These
of
video
tools
games
to
are
stay in
super
touch
cool, but of
when you're out
course
of earshot.
players do need to actually play the way the developers
And if you can't use
designed
voice
it
chat,
instead
or
of
you
just
don't feel
using
like it,
Discord, for
we've
example.
also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well. Hello.
The game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk.
I mean, this is
Exploring as part of a
so
group
different
is a special feeling.
compared to Untitled Goose
Our
Game
chat
that they
system
made,
makes
right?
it important to stick together. So navigating the world of Big
So
Walk
different.
requires lots of teamwork and talking.
Oh, that's not like pass.
As you explore,
like it's
you can
not the
split up
same
and
developer
go off on
for
your own
sure.
adventures, or even lose each other accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face, and so finding a way back together isn't always straightforward. If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again.
Hello? If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare.
If anyone can hear me.
Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it. Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed so that you find funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Okay, so you want to find a speaker that's like ooh wah wah ooh wah wah ooh wah wah.
They're not all about talking though. There's a bit of platforming in there, some sports, and some weirder
Well,
stuff
you're actually
too.
the only one, Midas, that doesn't like
Our
ball
challenges
balls.
are
Everybody
open-ended
else loves it.
and leave plenty of room for you to do things your own way.
Every Stickman,
Like the
I'm not
rest of the
playing
game,
that.
challenges
I
in
know the
Big
game.
Walk
I
are
know the
about
game
the
you're talking
joy
about.
of muddling through things together.
So that's Big Walk. There's heaps to see and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can sit and watch the sunset.
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
Go dancing.
Or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean.
Oi.
Sorry.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game, and we hope you like playing it as much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
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 Okay, interesting. Not my cup of tea, though. Please play this game.
This next title is from the art director of Journey and the team at Giant Squid, who brought you beautiful titles like Abzu and The Pathless.
Sword of the Sea,
You'll
guys.
See the DNA of all those games
this is the one.
As you surf the sand on
I
your
think they
sword
might just
and bring
show
the
a
sea
little bit
back
more
to life.
gameplay.
This is Sword of the Sea.
This is the
Hi,
one
I'm
that I
Matt
really want to
Nava.
play
I'm
this
the
year.
creative director at Giant Squid, and I'm very excited to share with you our latest game, Sword of the Sea.
This one is insane. Finally, we can see some gameplay.
Sword of the Sea is a atmospheric adventure game where you surf on a sword.
This just looks gorgeous.
And it is trying to give you the kind of spiritual experience that you get as a surfer, a snowboarder, a skater. It takes a lot of what I've done in my previous games, going back all the way to Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and you're going to see those elements in the game, but it's going to take you somewhere new. Sword of the Sea is all about movement, getting into a flow state, and that's something that as a snowboarder I've experienced myself. I feel like there's this kind of
This game looks like Journey,
experience that
but
you have
the thing is,
with these extreme sports.
this game is created by the
when
creators
you're
of
doing
Journey.
it, you actually find this kind of meditative quality. You
It's
are
so
moving
good,
very
though.
quickly, but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't otherwise. You get to see the whole mountain at once, and that lets you kind of connect
Man,
with
this
the
game is
world in a
sick.
deeper way.
This is gonna be
And I
such a
think that's what
gorgeous
we wanna
game
do
to
with the
stream. I mean, look at the graphics though; it's just insane, absolutely insane.
I'm really excited because Sword of the Sea has music written by Austin Wintory, a longtime collaborator who I work
Nice.
with on Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and he's done countless other games scores. It also has movement inspired by the old skating and snowboarding games. So if you played the Tony Hawk games, if you played the old snowboarding games, you're going to love the way that you move in Sword of the Sea.
The game does look and feel
We can't
really good.
guarantee that the game will be a spiritual experience for players, but what we can do is create the environment, the conditions under which you might have one.
What I love about the Journey
Sword of the
already
Sea
is that
coming out
I've
this
seen a
year,
lot of
August 19th,
collectibles,
on the PlayStation 5 and
I
PC,
can't wait
so
to
wish
grab
list
every
now.
single thing.
Thank you.
This next world exclusive is a sequel
Chill
to a
game with
game
good
that has
graphics,
over
all you need,
4
exactly.
million players and counting. A runaway hit if there ever was one. But to make a sequel, you have to bring something new to the genre, something evolved, and that's exactly what this developer did.
Best co-op experience since It Takes Two. Nah, buddy. Nah, nothing really beats It Takes Two, to be honest. I absolutely love It Takes Two. I want more like It Takes Two. Split Fiction was great, but for some reason it didn't really give me what I needed. It Takes Two just was the best one. This one's kind of like an escape room. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Escape Academy.
Hi, I'm Wyatt with Coin Crew Games, and we're here to announce Escape Academy 2, Back to School, the sequel to Escape Academy. Escape Academy 2 is an open-world escape room game, where between your escape room classes, you can explore a living and breathing campus that functions as one big escape room. We felt inspired by games like Animal Well and the Legend of Zelda series, and how they leverage free roam puzzle solving, so we're really excited to bring that into the Academy.
Our background as a studio is in building immersive narrative escape rooms. So when we started making a sequel for Escape Academy, we asked ourselves, how can we push that even further? We looked at feedback from the first game, and the #1 most requested feature, by a huge margin, was more academy, to really get to be a student at the school. This time around, we're going to let you explore the campus, to go to classes, meet other students, and most importantly, find lots of rooms to lock yourself up in.
What was once a 2D level select map is now a fully realized explorable space. Whether you're returning to the academy or stepping in for the first time, you'll find yourself in a world full of unique environments, from dusty puzzle archives to hidden rooms in unsuspecting places. The campus is designed to reward curiosity with secrets tucked into every corner for players to discover. From lighting and atmosphere to environmental storytelling, we've pushed every element to heighten immersion and mystery.
For Escape Academy 2, our approach to narrative is to really lean into the roleplay of embodying a student at the academy. You can talk to your fellow escapists to unlock quests, discover lore, and naturally get hit with a deluge of groan-worthy puns. Apologies in advance. Over the course of the game, you'll puzzle your way through character-driven quest lines that string together campus challenges and escape rooms, taking you through your second-year curriculum and the game's central mystery. If you want to get a sneak peek at the game and help us unlock its full potential, join our Discord and sign up for a playtest. We'd love to borrow your brain.
Wishlist Escape Academy 2 today on Steam, and we'll see you when you get
Have you guys
back
actually
to
ever went
school.
inside a escape room and tried to escape with
Devo,
your friend?
Smashing Pumpkins, Lush. All these bands are part of the 80s, 90s vibe that is mixtape, from the prolific creators of The Artful Escape. But this is not a music game or a game about music. It's a game about life and friends and the music that gets us through it.
Oh hi, I'm Johnny Galvatron from Beethoven and Dinosaur, here in Melbourne Rock City. This is our secret hideout where we make video games. This is one of our artists, Arden. Fuck off. We're the BAFTA award-winning team behind The Artful Escape. But who cares? What's next? We're making a mixtape.
I thought we were in Jeff Keighley's thing.
We're in Day for Devs too.
Oh, cool. Mixtape is a coming-of-age action-adventure
of the
game about
mixtape
three
game.
friends on their last night together, listening to a perfectly curated soundtrack. It's a psychedelic retrospective.
I
a
did play
musical
The
journey
Artful
that
Escape and I
documents the
really
breadth of
enjoyed
their
it though.
friendship and their greatest hits.
The animation in this game is just insane though. There's just something about stop motion animation video games that's
The whole game
crazy.
is a mixtape. The music is a mixtape. There's a mixtape of mechanics, from skateboarding to pulling slushies, a mixtape of eras, a mixtape of art styles and media, designed to take you back to the teenage wasteland.
We gonna get your stash and keep going? That's a rookie move.
Yeah, have we taught you nothing, Cassandra?
What? We all go up to my room and immediately bolt? Dad, give away your grabbing booze.
But is the music any good? Holy flippin' meatballs, let me tell you all about it.
Let me
Thank
tell
you
you all
very
about
much.
it.
We got Joy Division, Devo, I love Devo, Smashing Pumpkins, Portishead, Roxy Music, Silverchair, Lush, The Cure, Susie and the Banshees, Stan Bush, the Jesus and Mary Chain, the unkillable Iggy Pop, and apparently many more.
Are they following us?
Yup. I can't go to prison.
Boxes!
I remember when I played The Artful Escape, that one also had a lot of really epic music in it. So it feels like this one also has the same focus on.
What are we doing?
If death looks you in the eye, dude, don't blink.
Oh, that's cool.
Played on Game Pass day one, wishlisted on Steam, played
Game
it on
Pass
the
day one?
PlayStation or
Nice.
Epic or whatever.
I thought we were riding together.
I didn't want to get all
I
sweaty
love it when
and
video
shit.
games are starting to be available
Fair.
day one everywhere.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Playing these type of games though,
Did you see that
fortunately,
Drinkbox
causes
Studios
quite a bit of
just announced their
copyright
next
issues
title,
on my
Blighted
channel.
moments ago at the Summer Game Fest? Well, now they're here to give you an in-depth look at the game.
Hey, I'm Ian, the lead designer at Drinkbox Studios.
And I'm Augusto, art director at Drinkbox.
We're excited to finally tell you about our new game, Blighted.
Oh, we've actually seen this one, right, during the Summer Game Fest.
Blighted
But now they're
is
going
a
through the
hardcore
gameplays
action
a little bit
Metroidvania
more in
set
depth.
in a psychedelic Western nightmare. The game's full
Man,
of
if we're
mysteries
not
and
gonna get
secrets,
Remnant
and one of its coolest features
or
is a
Reanimal
dynamic
actually,
difficulty
and
system that constantly
little
changes the
nightmares,
enemies,
we're gonna be so
the
sad.
player, and the world around you as you play.
People in this world have a sacred
Think about the
ritual.
Reanimal
When
and
someone dies,
Little
a seed
Nightmares.
is
I don't really
planted in
want
their brain.
trailers or
Over time,
gameplay
a
anymore
tree
because
grows
I
from
already
the
know I
skull
love
and
those
bears
games.
fruit.
I just want
By
to release
eating
them.
this fruit, one gains a knowledge and experience of their ancestors.
Yeah, we're not getting any
That's how it was
animes
for
during the this
That
event.
is, until the one they called Sorcisto defiled the ritual.
I
He
don't
discovered that
remember
by eating
ever
brains raw,
getting any
he gained
during
immense
the
power.
devs.
Sorcisto ate the fruits, destroyed the trees, and devoured your entire community. And in doing so, he released a reality-altering disease known as blight. As the lone survivor, you have a singular goal: hunt down Sorcisto to reclaim the memories of your people.
Now, like the rest of the world, you're afflicted with blight. It's constantly overtaking you, making enemies aggressive and unpredictable, and changing your perception of the world. You can find ways to suppress it, or you can harness it to fight back even harder. With practice, you'll be chaining together finishers, taking out huge blighted beasts, devouring their brains, and using their memories to fight and explore. With enough blighted memories, you'll start to see new layers of reality, reach hidden locations, and discover new gameplay mechanics.
Blighted marks our studio's first venture into 3D, allowing the art team to bring their designs to a whole new level as they craft gorgeously eerie worlds for you to explore. You'll be making your way through remains of long-dead civilizations and manifested nightmares, through mines carved into the interior of petrified giants and scaffolds to the gods. Drinkbox has a rich history with action games, from Guacamelee to Severed to Nobody Saves the World, and we're excited to craft another one that will put your skills to the test. Blighted will support full co-op like many of our past games, and we're working with composer Jim Guthrie to create a soundtrack you'll never forget.
I think I
We're
did play a
excited for
little
you to
bit of
try the game,
Guacamelee,
and we're
but
aiming
never
to
really
have a
finished
playable
it.
demo later this year.
Wishlist the game on Steam and follow us on social media to make sure you don't miss it.
This next title is from a bona fide Day of the Devs alumni, Outerloop, whose games Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age have both been previously celebrated in our showcases. Outerloop prides itself on being a minority-led studio with a mission to create accessible but meaningful games about underrepresented cultures and themes, and this title is a beautiful and vibrant example of just that. This is Dosa Divas.
Oh, this one is a beat 'em up? The heck?
No one cooks anymore.
Oh, never mind, it's not.
Food in tubes? Yuck.
I'm so hungry.
Maybe, yeah, maybe it's kind of like a, what is it called? Time-based combat? Oh, it is, yeah, exactly. I knew it. Yeah, it is a turn-based combat. Grammy Boy is a big fan of these type of games. For some reason, I never really enjoyed turn-based combat. I don't know. Personally, some of my most favorite genres of video
creative
games
director of Outerloop Games, and I want to introduce you to our new game,
platformers.
Dosa Divas, a spicy narrative-based RPG. Platform through vibrant villages, battle corporate goons, reconcile with loved ones, and eat one last meal together before saying goodbye. Double jump, drill, and grapple your way through the world to discover local
This kind of
ingredients,
looks like an
hidden
upgraded
paths,
version of
memories,
What the Car.
and new friends.
Right? I don't know why it gives me that
Engage
vibe.
in a flavorful turn-based combat system where every attack packs some heat. Especially when you time it right. Hitting the action button as the hit lands amplifies your attack damage and strengthens your blocks against enemy attacks. Use boost points at the start of your turn to multiply damage on attacks and skills. Match enemy flavor cravings to break down their defenses and leave them stuffed. Cook up made-to-order food to wake up villagers from a processed food-induced haze. using the expressive cooking system. Delivering delicious, hearty meals reconnects communities with their culture, history, and shared memories, and increases your reputation. Serve Up looks like customizing your Spirit Met goddess. Create your own spicy style with custom wraps and accessories. Dos Divas, our spicy narrative turn-based combat RPG, will be out in early 2026. Thank you.
Yep, as I was saying, turn-based combat. Okay.
Our pals at Heart Machine, creators of Hyperlight Drifter and Hyperlight Breaker, have teamed up with our buds at Devolver. They're mixing things up with surreal, interdimensional demon horror. It's a genre, right? Or is it a genre? Probably should be a genre. Here it is.
The heck? What the heck? Oh my gosh. What the heck? Is that like a bug monster? What? Wait, was he the monster? Possessors. Wow, this actually looks really sick. The art style is pretty cool. And I have a feeling the big boss was actually that teacher. Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm loving the graphics. So this one has been created by the same developers that made Hyperlight Breaker.
Hi,
and Hyperlight
I'm
Drifter.
Miriam, producer at Heart Machine, working on Possessors. Possessors is a search action game set in Senzu, a corporate-run city which has been overrun by demons. What you've just seen is one of 4 animated shorts we made with Powerhouse Animation. They each tell the story of how a character or a creature from Possessors survived the attacks of the demon, or how they perished. In Possessors, you play as Luca, a teenager from Senzu who was injured in the disaster. Luca was forced to make a deal with a demon named Rem for both of them to survive. Rem possessed her, healed her, and made her strong. Now Luca and Rem are stuck together and forced to get along. They'll have to climb Senzu's skyscraper and fight through hordes of feral demons to escape the city. Along the way, Luca and Rem will discover what Senzu's corporate master were hiding, and piece together what happened by sharing their memory of the past. On behalf of the team, we're all very excited for you to play Possessors, which comes out with...
Hey Red Bro, thank you for supporting the channel, buddy. Welcome. Thank you for becoming one of us. I like the art style of this game.
It's novel shopkeeping gameplay, it's clean combat, and it's satisfying dungeon-to-market gameplay loop. I could seriously play it all day, and I did. The developers at Spain-based Digital Sun seem to have made some ambitious upgrades to its
Probably
sequel,
a demo?
including an expansive 3D world, a big change from its previous pixelated form. I hope you're as excited as I am to take a peek at Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault.
Hi there.
Oh man,
This is
Moonlighter
Isra from
2,
Digital Sun.
finally.
I'm beyond
Finally
thrilled to
something
share
I
this
can
event
get
with
be
you
excited
and
for.
show what's in store for Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault.
I really enjoyed the first one, and this one is
Moonlighter
just
2: The
changing
Endless Vault
so
is a sequel
much.
to our
Look at
beloved
it.
shopkeeping roguelike. As in the first game, here you venture into ever-changing dungeons to fight enemies and find relics. Then you go to your shop, sell your loot, and turn it into a profit to get better gear. This unique
system
blend of
feels so
gameplay
much
is what
like,
made the
like
first
a
game so
Cocoon.
special, and now we're bringing it to a whole new dimension of quality and ambition. Talking about new dimensions, this entry begins in Tresna, a blood-brimming town. Here, Will finds himself stranded after one of his adventures. He won't be alone, though. Old and new faces will join him along the way. For now, let's jump straight into the portal, where every adventure unfolds and both battles and looting take place. From the arid lands of Hodu to the grassy landscapes of Aeolia, each biome offers new mechanics, enemies, and rewards. Combat has been vastly improved,
gonna be
with
so
some
fast.
enemies specialized
So
in ranged
fun.
weapons, while others focus on close combat. Once you clear a room, several things can happen. You might find a perk, in-run effects that can increase Will's power and unlock new abilities. The other option might sound familiar to veteran merchants, as you can also stumble upon a chest. Inside, you'll find tons of priceless relics. Depending on where you place
feels
them,
a lot
relics
like the
will
first
unleash
Moonlighter,
all
right?
kinds of effects. Backpack management will influence the outcome of your expeditions, and like in the first game, you'll be able to see the base value of each relic, although backpack effects can double or triple your profit. Let's say that you keep the adventure running. Let's say that you even feel brave enough to face one of Moonlighter's 2 bosses. These battles will put your skills to the test. Take the so-called Herald, for instance. This is one of the first bosses of the game, and shows how the combat has evolved since the first Moonlighter. The Herald will throw projectiles and beams non-stop, forcing you to find cover and dodge hits. He's also protected by a sound barrier that you'll need to deactivate before striking back. Merchants need to be smart.
Man, the battle mechanics for the boss looks amazing. Yes, this is Moonlighter too.
Your shop. The shop is where you put a price on your loot and try to get the best deals. There are ways to influence the outcome. For now, all I can say is haggle hard, sell harder. Well, there's actually something I can already share with you. Just like the perks in the dungeons, you can also unlock special effects each time you open your shop.
Nice.
They can potentially skyrocket your profit, unleashing powerful synergies and selling streaks. You never know what will happen when you open your shop. That's why we call it a shopkeeping roguelike after all. That's it for now. After nearly 7 years since the original Moonlighter was released, we hope you are as excited as we are. Please
Seriously,
stay
it's
tuned to
already
our
been
socials
7
for all
years
things
since the original
Moonlighter 2:
Moonlighter
The Endless
released.
World. See you in Tresna.
How time flies, eh?
Inspired by Pietro Riva's manifesto
Nice, I like it.
Rejector,
The second Moonlighter is
Thomas
gonna be so
feels
good.
driven to advance our medium by creating games for new audiences and to hopefully entice those who might not be usually interested in playing a video game to take an interest. From Thomas Waterzoo, creator of Please Touch the Artwork, this is Please Watch the Artwork.
Hi, welcome to Day of the Devs ASMR edition. My name is Thomas Waterzoo, and I'm a developer from Belgium. I'm the creator of Please Touch the Artwork, a series of casual and accessible games based on real paintings, where I explore what would happen if we did touch the artwork. I usually start by choosing a painter I like, and then think about what gameplay could fit their art style. For my third game, I fell in love with American realist painter Edward Hopper, but this time you're not going to be touching artworks, you're just going to be watching them. At night.
Oh gosh.
Please Watch the Artwork is a psychological spot the difference game, where you are a night watch at the Museum of Animated Modern Art.
I thought he turned it into a horror game.
Mama. Your job is simple. Watch the paintings and report any anomalies. However, these are not your everyday paintings. They are alive, and there is a mysterious sad clown wandering around, spreading their sadness over all the paintings. You're gonna need a good memory, focus, and lots of coffee to avoid this from happening. If you don't know Edward Hopper, no worries. You don't need to know him to be able to enjoy the game. But he's most famous for his painting, Nighthawks. He depicted themes like loneliness and urban isolation, so for me it made sense to create a psychological horror game. I also wanted a mechanic that made people really look at the paintings, hence the Spot the Difference gameplay. There are no jump scares in this game, and no monsters.
Seriously, no jump scares? How is there a horror game without jump scares?
Self-doubt, and maybe some
You can have a horror game
towards
without jump
Hopper's
scares.
America from the early 20th century. Okay, you've got some clowns, but they are kind of harmless. It's just you, the night, and the paintings. I don't have a release date yet, but you can now wishlist the game on Steam. However,
Please watch the artwork.
don't tell this to anyone. It's probably gonna be around Halloween this year. Shh. Thanks to Day of
I
the
mean, yeah,
Devs for
October.
giving me this
That's the
wonderful
best time
opportunity,
to release horror
and
games.
I really
Makes
hope
sense.
you like this bizarre little thing I made. Bye-bye.
Yeah, quite bizarre indeed.
We've had a long-time love affair with this next dev at Tribute Games. It goes all the way back to the very first day of the devs, where we showed Mercenary Kings. It's been amazing to see what they've done since then with games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which is a huge nostalgic bomb, and they're set to deliver again with Marvel Comic Invasion.
Hi, I'm Frédéric Gemus. And I'm Kevin Chesson. We are part of Tribute Games from Montreal, Canada, and are currently working on Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a retro-inspired beat-em-up set in the Marvel Universe. When Annihilus launches an attack across the galaxy, it's up to 15 Marvel superheroes to save the day. So far, we've announced
I haven't
Captain
really
America,
played that many
Spider-Man,
beat-em-ups like these
Venom,
in the days.
Wolverine,
I think maybe
Storm,
like Max 1.
Nova,
And I played like when like the
and we
really
just revealed
old
that
console,
Rocket Raccoon and
not even
She-Hulk
PlayStation. I
are
forgot
joining
what,
the
maybe
fight.
Sega.
Each heroes have been designed
That's probably the
around
last
their
time I
unique
played one of these
strengths
type of
and
games.
powers. Some of them can take on airborne enemies.
That's a
while
long, long
others
time ago.
Can deal devastating damage closer to the ground. We also introduced an exciting mechanic, the Cosmic Swap, a tag team system allowing for instant switching between two heroes, creating powerful combos and unique strategies. For level design, we recreated iconic Marvel settings such as the Mutant Heaven of Genosha, the high-tech mobile base of S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, plus a thrilling roster of legendary locations across the cosmos. We had a lot of fun inserting fan-favorite references for you to find out in the background, so keep a lookout. As devoted fans of the Marvel Universe, we saw this project as a huge honor and a great opportunity to celebrate our childhood's fondest memories. Who knew that the countless hours spent at the comic book shop or the arcades would bring us here today? We hope that Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a true love letter to all fans who grew up with the Marvel Universe. Marvel Cosmic Invasion is coming to PC and consoles this holiday.
Okay. Gotcha.
And now for something of a moodier persuasion. A horror fantasy life sim, co-directed by the pixel artist from Celeste, with haunting and lovely music from Disaster Piece, composer of Hyperlight Drifter, It Follows, and Fez. And to boot, an amazing group of human developers from Vancouver.
Oh wow, this actually looks super neat. I'm loving the vibe, right? The colors, so good. It's kind of like a black and white, but not really. Oh, man, look at this world. This one's more like Grammy Boy style. He absolutely loves these type of pixel art games.
Hi, I'm Isa, programmer and writer of Neverway.
And I'm Pedro, artist and designer of Neverway, a horror RPG and live sim, and the debut title of our new studio called Blood Inc.
You play the game as Fiona. After quitting your dead-end job, you try to start over on a farm, a place where you can escape from all your problems, and finally it starts fresh.
But it gets darker. Fiona will find herself indebted as immortal herald of a dead god. With your sword, you can fight in a fast-paced combat, and you can choose your secondary gear to change how you fight, like a hookshot you just crafted.
But remember, you still need to keep your new life on track. You can do things like shopping at the Cellmart or paying your mortgage using your very own Luna OS computer. You can also
This one has
befriend
really
or even
Boomtown
romance more
vibes,
than 10 characters,
but of course
each
more
with their own
creepy.
special cutscenes and routines that can interact with each other.
And as you get closer to those characters, you can use those relationships to unlock new combat abilities that change the way you fight.
You can farm, fish, and cook, but Neverway doesn't play like a regular live sim RPG. Time progresses in 3 blocks: morning, afternoon, and evening, and you choose when to advance by doing things like eating, sleeping, or reading a manual. The idea is to let you set your own pace, so you can choose when you want to fight or when you just need a break and see your friends.
You will eventually start searching for the Neverway, a decaying, nightmarish reality that is slowly leaking into yours. There you will learn what's happening to this dark, post-apocalyptic world as you pay out your debt.
If this sounds like your kind of game, you can wishlist Neverway on Steam and stay up to date to our latest announcements. And thank you for watching.
Okay, nice. We finally got ourselves a really pretty pixel art game.
It's time for a world premiere. This one from a studio based in Johannesburg called Nyamako. Their previous title, the postmodern platformer Semblance, earned them a place on Forbes Africa's 30 Under 30 list back in 2018, along with a host of other accolades. And since then, they've been hard at work on Relooted, a heist game which tackles a political and righteous subject matter. Please take a look.
We need a ride.
Something incognito.
Like a submarine.
No, but also fast.
Like a jet/submarine.
Can you be serious?
Ready.
Hey, what is this?
Hi, I'm Maka, the lead animator at Yamako.
And I'm Sita, producer at Yamako.
Reloaded is set in the near future, where
Oh,
a
Reloaded,
new treaty
okay.
has been signed between the West and Africa. The treaty goes that all African artifacts that are on public display must be returned to their country of origin. But museums are using a loophole to avoid repatriation. They begin to only exhibit artifacts in private. Our heist crew is made up of
I'm gonna
regular
play these
people
games.
who
Not
band
all of
together
them.
to see these
Some of them
artifacts returned to their
that I
country of
really
origin.
am excited for. I
Operating
will for
from a
sure.
hideout in Johannesburg,
I already
South
have kind
Africa.
of like a list of all the games that I really
How do you
enjoyed in
do
today's live stream. One of them is Out of Words.
Rest.
That one's probably
We
one of my
have work
favorite
to do
ones.
tomorrow.
In the
Mouse
real
PI for
world,
Hire.
A French government report estimated
And
that
End of
90% of
Abyss.
sub-Saharan African
These
cultural
are the ones that
heritage is in the
really
possession
capture my
of Western
attention, and I'm definitely gonna play those ones
That is
when they come
millions
out.
upon millions of deeply important
But not that many games
cultural,
though. Not that many games that I really
spiritual, and
enjoyed
personal
from all
artifacts,
of the
including human remains
trailers that we've seen
that
today.
aren't in their rightful place. While the locations in the game are vague and invented, the 70 artifacts in Relooted
Did you
are
guys
very much real.
got any of the game that you saw,
As
the
of
trailers today that you're
reside in Western
probably gonna play?
museums and private collections. Take for example the Ngaji drum.
I just turned out the volume a little bit so we can hear each other
It
better.
was believed destroyed in 1910.
Or
In
well, like you
reality,
guys hear me better.
It had been sent and kept in storage in a European museum. In 2016, a museum let
And of course, Sword of the
former
Sea.
prince
That
visit
one,
the drum in
100%
storage.
gonna play
He
it.
was the first Kenyan in over 100 years to see the drum. It still remains in storage today. Before each mission in Relooted, players will receive a briefing where they can learn more about these artifacts, where they are from, their significance, and how they came to be removed from the African continent.
He was taken to England following the suicide of his father and the defeat of the Ethiopians by the British at Magdala in 1868.
Relooted is a combination of action and puzzle. Once you pick up a target artifact, the alarm triggers, and you only have a certain time to get out before security arrests you. The puzzle comes in figuring out your plan, and the action comes in executing it. The heists are made up of 3 phases. In phase 1,
Of
you
Swords,
face the
good
joint,
game, love it. Of Swords,
collecting
what is that?
information about where the targets are and what obstacles you'll face.
We haven't
From
seen a
here,
game
we can
called of
smash the
Swords.
security glass and get you up to the next
Are you talking about Sea of the
In phase 2,
Sword of the
you
Sea?
roam the level, carefully avoiding tripping the alarm and preparing your escape route.
Because yeah, that one looked absolutely spectacular.
In phase 3, you execute, flowing through your plan and evading security systems as you carry Africa's heritage home.
Definitely. From all the trailers that we've seen yesterday and today, Sword of the Sea is the one that is for sure
Relooted is coming to
I'm gonna
Steam,
play on the channel.
the Epic Game Store, and Xbox Series X and S. You can wishlist it now.
Remember Patapon, that charming series of games about those little dudes walking around doing stuff and making music? Well, there's a sequel. Well, kind of a sequel. It's a spiritual successor. It's the core team from Sony
Is it
Japan
Retapon?
that made the OG games coming back at you with more charming little dudes doing stuff while making music. Here it is.
こんにちは。パタボンの原作者であり、現在ラタタンの開発をしております小谷博樹と言います。
そして私はラタタンのリードプロデューサーを務める坂尻和人と申します。
私は現在サーフィンやランニング、そして大好きなけん玉の練習をしている時以外は常にラタタンがより面白くなるように努力をしているところになります。
ラタタンはよりカラフルなデザインと、オンラインマルチプレイモード、ローグライトなど新たなゲームデザインに取り組んで日々開発を行っています。
そして皆さんと一緒に育ててきたファンベースはとても素晴らしいものであり、コミュニティに投稿していただける
I think I actually played
可
Patapon
愛らしいファンアートにはいつも励まさ
on
れ
the
ています。
PlayStation.
プロデューサ
But
ー
I
とし
don't
て日々
remember.
この
I
業
don't
界の苦し
remember
さを感じ
much
てお
of
りま
it.
す。 ですが、このように自分たちの好きなゲー
I
ム
know
が作
all
れ
I
るこ
know
と
is
に
that
日
it
々
was
喜びを感じてい
basically
ます。
music
我々
based.
インディーチーム
That's
です
what I
の
could
で、
say.
まだまだ皆さんの
But I
支援
don't
は
really
必要
remember
と思い
much
ま
of it
す。
at all.
今日は、新しいトレーラーをお持ちしましたので、ぜひご覧いただきたいと思います。それでは、どうぞ。
Okay. Yeah, this one is a rhythm-based video game. I don't know if you guys ever played Patapon. I don't think so. The music. One thing that I remember when I used to play Patapon, looking at the animation here, and this is basically reminding me a lot of the previous game that they made, is that I was so bad at it. So bad. I basically had no rhythm at all.
Day of the Devs そして素晴らしいファンの皆さんに感謝を込めまして乾杯
This next game, led by the legendary Warren Spector of Epic Mickey and Deus Ex fame, is a totally new take on stealth. His talented team is making something like nothing else. It's an evocative game set in a turn-of-the-century universe, and I cannot wait to play it.
Hi, I'm Warren Spector, Chief Creative Officer at Otherside Entertainment. At Otherside, we don't play it safe. We take chances.
I'm definitely starting to lose my hope to see Reanimo today, or Little Big Planet.
It's a multiplayer stealth
So
action
probably
game,
Future Game
unlike
Show might be
any
the one we
action
need
or
to
stealth game
check
you and your
out.
friends have experienced before. Response to the idea and what we've been able to show has been terrific. The team behind the game is so excited by the response that we wanted to show you more. So here's an early pre-alpha.
Thank you for the likes, everybody. Thank you so much.
Otherside's upcoming player-powered game, Thick as Thieves.
Huh. This does feel like a Thief,
So we're
for sure.
trying to have all the bells and whistles of an immersive stealth game, like hiding in shadows, understanding NPC pathing and vision cones and timing your movements with them, and lockpicking your way through a guarded location. The X factor to me, however, is probably the presence of other players in the same game.
Oh, I get it. So you're basically playing against other players as well.
The AI
Okay,
all
that
day
makes it
long.
so much
I
more
can
interesting.
study the levels all day long. But the other thing is, I don't know what another player is going to do. Are they
Exactly.
gonna actually pickpocket me, making situations that are just so fun, something that won't happen in another match ever again? I think that's the thing that I'm looking most forward to seeing players do.
I can feel like a real master of stealth or deceit or cunning because I'm not just outsmarting NPC AI, which can be satisfying, but it's an actual human being that I'm getting the best of.
So one of our core design pillars in Thick as Thieves is to play with your ears. And to me, that means a lot as audio director because you understand your surroundings at all times. You understand where you are on the map. You can hear where other thieves are. You can hear other threats like guards. You could also be able to tell like, oh, I'm in this quiet environment and then I can hear outside it's very loud. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, okay, if it's raining and there's a thunderstorm, maybe that can mask some of my sounds so I can kind of go in undetected.
Pretty interesting concept, for sure.
And a lot of this is not faked. If you hear a train in the background in the distance, there's actually a train passing by in the world.
Nice.
Every thief for themselves.
So you can basically take advantage of the sounds happening in the world.
One thing that I really like to do is kind of stay back in the shadows and watch everyone go at it. People are falling into my traps and then just waiting for the right moment to swoop in.
Nice. That's a really interesting concept.
So every match is always fresh to me. The weather changes, the locations of the clues or the loot, the guard patrols, and of course the players are always on their own separate quests, so really anything can happen. You know, we've been working on this game for a while now, and I'm just totally stoked that other people are excited about it too. I really want to get this game in front of more players as soon as we can, and I'm hoping that many of you will sign up for a playtest. We'd love to get your feedback on the game, and we'd love to show you what we've been putting together over here. So, thank you very much.
This is a new title from a
That actually looks really good.
of ours.
I like
Both
this.
at
I
Double Fine
like
Presents,
this.
where we publish their game Kids, and here at Day of the Devs, where we've highlighted titles like Time Flies. Here's a first look at their new game, Pocket Boss.
Hi, I'm Mario. I'm roughly half of a small studio called Playables based in Zurich, Switzerland. I worked on games like Plug and Play and Kids, but now I'm looking forward to show you something brand new, Pocket Boss. Pocket Boss is a short game about the small
Pocket
joys
Boss.
of manipulating
Is this
data.
all gonna be?
As a remote
Basically
worker,
you
you're in touch with your boss through a
and the
chat
phone?
interface and will get all kinds of requests.
Imagine.
Be smart.
And also the
arrange
game should be played
competitors
on
with
your
one
phone.
swipe of a finger, navigate the stock market without crashing, and generally find easy solutions for hard problems. Your boss will verify if everything looks correct, and most importantly, beautiful. But as in all that, the charts start to get a life of their own.
So silly.
They go wild. Will you be able to tame them? Or maybe even find your own satisfaction on your way to success? Pocket Boss is an intimate encounter with data exploring the secret life of charts. The game will come out later this year.
This one feels not really like
You
a
can
game,
find
but more like an
information and a
experience.
link to the Steam page on pocketboss.ch.
Experience of really funny
Thank you.
mechanics that
This
developers added.
autobiographical game is all about food and our complicated relationship with what we eat and what we see when looking at the scale. Its unique gameplay unpacks the frustration and even the strange humor of cooking, eating, working out, and more. And we finally have a release date.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
Hi, I'm AP.
We're the co-directors of Consume Me.
Consume Me won the Seamus McNally Grand Prize at the 2025 Independent Games Festival.
More importantly, it's about to get its release date announced at Day of the Devs.
After we talk specifically about how cool it is.
The heck is this?
Did you feel like a complete jerk and or a loser in high school? Well, I did.
And I did not stop her from spending several years of her adult life letting me make a hardcore role-playing game about it with her.
I was not my high school valedictorian.
Oh shoot, my phone.
My grades were a toilet emoji. Furthermore, 0 European museums had ever yet featured an exhibit of my art. So the only thing I could think of to want to do was get hot. That's where you come in. Are you tough enough to help cartoon me get hot?
Each story chapter in Consume Me sees Jenny with new goals and not enough time to comfortably accomplish.
So far, most of the games from the other devs are super silly.
You, the player, must manage her schedule by making meticulous decisions about how to spend her free time.
Every activity costs or boosts different resources. These activities often involve mechanically hilarious mini-games.
In Consume Me, putting food on your lunch plate is a puzzle game.
You can buy a sponge at the corner store to make the hitbox bigger in the bathroom cleaning minigame, and you can also wear a special outfit that results in your mom giving you more money if you clean the whole bathroom.
Yoga might kill you.
Encounter cash on the street while walking your dog.
This part is based on real life, by the way. 1 out of every 16 times I walked my dogs over the past 4 years, I've encountered a crisp 20 on the ground.
Can you win the heart of the boy of your dreams? Can you hold on to it? Can you chart a course toward a sustainable future? Can you fit just one more to-do goal on your plate? Or is it already full to bursting?
More importantly, does any of this matter, either in the game or in real life?
We don't have time to spoil the story here.
So you'll have to find out yourself when Consume Me comes to Steam on September 25th, 2025.
Please wishlist it as soon as you can.
Seriously, at the rate of $20 per 16 dog walks, it is going to take me 1,095.89 years to earn $1 million, and we need to make another game after this.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Awkward.
Sometimes
just
great
like the game
games
they
can go
created.
unnoticed. If you're lucky, maybe you build a small cult audience, but very rarely do those games go on to inspire huge games like Undertale. That's exactly what happened with this game. Originally released in 2008, and now seeing a release on Steam and Switch, this is off.
Hello, I am Mortis Ghost, a Brussels-based comic book artist and creator of the game Off.
I actually seen
Off is a game I made
some information about this game, but I
when I
never
was
really
still
saw
a
the
baby,
gameplay of Off.
Drooling Crybaby. It's a Japanese-inspired RPG where you control a baseball batter chasing ghosts in a cubic, strange world. I made this game with no
Oh my god, this one is so strange as well.
Create something funny to show my friend and a few
Some of
people
these
around
games
me.
just don't make any
But
sense
it
to me.
got out of my control and became very famous. The reason is that the game is somehow cursed. It harbors a diabolical force that I can't describe. I ask you please not to play it.
Yeah, this game is cursed, buddy. I don't know what you created here, but I just don't understand at all.
Hi, I'm Jack Murphy, a dev on Off.
I'm Ryan Allier and the studio director. It's been a pleasure to work with Mortis Ghost to bring Off to fans old and new.
Off has inspired many indie RPGs over the years, such as One Shot and Undertale.
Hey everyone, it's Toby. Off was a big inspiration to me and Undertale, and I hope you will take this chance to play it either for the first time or the 100th time. Oh.
Off celebrates its 17th anniversary this year, and we've worked hard to preserve its original spirit as we bring it to modern platforms.
In addition, Mortis Ghost has designed 6 new bosses for returning controllers. Plus, we have a new soundtrack, which you're hearing right now, and revamped combat.
Oh my gosh. Why are we only getting
We're
like
proud to announce
really
Off for
creepy and
release
weird
date for Nintendo
games
Switch
in Day of the
and
Devs?
Steam.
What the heck? It looks like this game has been made by a kid. Have any Switch 2 games been announced yet? I mean, we do have the Donkey Kong. The Donkey Kong 1 Bonanza. That one's gonna be super cool. That's actually one of the video games that I'm super excited to play on the Nintendo
This is
Switch.
their second game together, and it's one of those where the title kind of tells
And
you all you really need
I feel
to
like
know.
maybe the
It hasn't
only
sold
reason
before you've
I
even
want to
seen a
get
pixel.
the Switch too.
Please enjoy your first look at Tire Boy.
All right, what do we got? Tire Boy.
Hi, I'm Corey Martin. I'm Thomas Tobin. And I'm Andy Chmelenko. We're co-creators of Game Team 6, a small studio from Canada making heartfelt games with big ideas. We're so excited to introduce you to Tire Boy, a playful action-adventure platformer about a tire person.
Tire Boy is fast and
What the
nimble,
heck is
leaping through
this?
lush environments, solving environmental puzzles, and taking on heroic battles. All while helping locals and uncovering his own past.
Oh my
Tire Boy
god,
may
this
be the
looks
last
so
of his
silly.
kind and was lost as a child. At the start of the game, we learn how he was raised by a large owl named Nestwick and doesn't know much about his family or ancestors.
It's a story about connection and curiosity as Tire Boy journeys through a vast, unfamiliar world, searching for purpose and traces of his forgotten origins.
Many of the locals have grown fond of Tire Boy. They'll often ask him for things ranging from small favors to the game's main objective, which is to repair a giant radio transmitter to help the local community make contact with long-lost travelers. In spite of its silly premise, we're striving to make the world feel really grounded and genuine.
Another thing we've emphasized throughout development is being playful with the scale of things in the world, wanting to make the player feel small and make you feel like a kid, giving you that childlike experience of feeling like everything around you is impossibly big. And that has a meaningful impact on gameplay, given that you move fast and it feels more satisfying.
All the games
to
are
do so
weird.
in a big,
What the
sprawling
heck?
world.
Tire Boy is weird, heartfelt, and full of little surprises. We've built
Yeah,
it to feel like a place
it
you'll
is,
want to come
buddy.
back to,
It is
whether
super
you're chasing
weird.
big moments or just soaking in the quiet ones.
Wishlist Tire Boy on Steam now and follow @tireboygame.com on Blue Sky to keep up to date. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Who doesn't love a vacation? Toem took us on a delightful expedition, and the sequel, Toem 2, takes us even further from 2D.
I've actually
to
never
3D.
played Tome.
Something we made
But
from Sweden.
before
does it
the
again.
event here, I actually saw
Hello
that they're
everyone,
working on
I'm
Tome 2.
Lucas. And I'm Niklas, co-founders and developers at Something We Made. Some of you might remember us, or even better, our little game Toem from 2021's showcase.
Making
Yeah,
Toem
for some
was
reason,
an
I never
adventure on
really
its
checked
own.
out this game.
We never thought it would bring a whole chapter afterwards filled with love from all around the world. And that's why it's exciting and honestly a bit scary returning to something so dear to our and others' hearts. We teased the game at Wholesome Snack in December, and we're beyond stoked to show the game for the very first time.
Toem 2 is still a photography adventure that resides in a whimsical world, where the main objective is to photograph a phenomenon known as Toem. Set a few years after the original game, our protagonist now jumps into their biggest adventure yet. And what the phenomenon is this time, well, you'll have to discover that yourself.
Along their journey, they'll stumble upon special NPCs we call friends, each with their own personality and questline. These friends allow deeper relationships for the player, aiding them through fears and difficulties, hence becoming friends. Each friend gives the player what we call a camera tool. These tools allow new and interesting ways of interacting with the world through your camera. For example, the scissors, which cut things. Or take the hammer, which, yeah, you guessed it, is great for smashing stuff.
As you might have noticed, we have updated the visuals. It's a crafty mix
Yeah, that's
of
what I was
render
about to
styles
say, that they
allows us
definitely
to
changed the
reimagine
visuals
world
quite a bit.
without compromising on the vibes. And
The world doesn't look
finally,
as
and maybe
flat
most
as it used to be to
we
look
have
in
a new
Tome
movement
1.
system. It's probably the biggest change compared to Tome 1, and you can now jump and climb your way through the environment. It adds a lot
Exactly.
of playfulness
So it
for
feels
us
a little
when
bit more
designing
3D
quests and
now.
regions, ultimately making the world feel more free and open. And don't you worry, the handy camera continues to be the main gameplay component. This time, we made it feel a bit faster and snappier. And tying that in with the new movement, we can't wait to see the photos you'll take.
So to recap, more story, updated visuals, and a fun new movement system, but still the very same chill and cozy experience. The whole team is working so very hard to make Tone 2 something that can stand proudly besides the original game, celebrating what worked while improving the rest. So if you're interested to learn more, go wishlist the game and join our Discord. See you all real soon. Hello!
Are
Alright,
you looking
pretty
for
cool.
a way to support Day of the
If I
Devs
would have
and
played
just don't
the
know what to
first
do?
Tome,
We have
I
a
would
new
have probably been
collaboration
excited
with
about the
our
second one.
partners at the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences. They have an annual program called Game Maker Sketchbook, which
And I
sees
think
a celebration of
the
artistry in
event might
games.
actually be
And we don't mean
finished.
just concept art, we mean
I'm not
character
100%
design, we
sure,
mean storyboards, we mean
but it definitely feels like
iconography,
it.
all the different kinds of art that go into
Yeah, I'm pretty
developing
sure it's ending.
putting a spotlight
Alright, what do you guys think about it, huh? As I was saying, I did find a couple of games that I would be probably excited for. Nothing really that captured my attention during the Day of the Devs, unfortunately. But I do have, as I was saying, 3 games in my list. Actually, let's say 4, right? Sword of the Sea is definitely the first one. End of Abyss, Mouse, PI for Hire, and out of words. These are definitely the games that I'm definitely gonna play when they're gonna come out. I got no clue when they're gonna come out though. Hopefully soon. Hopefully. And we're definitely gonna check him out. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching the entire show here. I'm ending it early because they are definitely also ending the event. They're just kind of presenting the supporters and all that jazz. But this was fun. This was fun. The thing is, the gaming events have not ended just yet. We're about to have, at least I do know more about 3 events, right? We have the Xbox event, we have the Future Games Show, and we also have Wholesome Games that they're gonna be coming out soon. So, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more very soon. Actually, I'm not gonna end it because the wheel's about to spin. Let's hang out for 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes so that the wheel spins, so y'all can get some channel points. Why not? All right, hold up. Let me just cancel this now that we're done with the event. And as you guys are gonna play a little bit there, let me check and see Big Hops. I actually really wanted to check out Big Hops here, but the event took way longer than expected. So I don't think I'm gonna be playing the demo. I just want to jump on it for a second to kind of like see how it looks like. As you guys are gonna get yourself a spin. Oh, as we're doing this, let me make sure the audio is gonna go through the right thingamajig. Of course, it's glitching out my screen. Okay, let me put the audio in there. There we go. So as I was saying, this is just a demo. I'm not gonna go through the story or anything like that. All I want to do is just see how the game looks.
What a weird finally.
One thing that I love about it is that they do have voice acting actually, which is super cool. Oh man, but this is gonna be super awesome. Let me get the sandwich and eat.
Not fair. You always. I'll take these then.
I always grab the good food. Of course I do.
The hike I planned. First one to find a way out of the gully wins.
I mean, isn't this cool? I love this game. I have no idea when this game comes out though, to be honest. I just barely heard about this game today. So yeah, I have absolutely no other information about it at all.
Let's get a move on already.
Yeah, I'm going. Hold up. I just want to see what the world has to offer. Wait, what is this? Mom uses flower petals to dye her clothes. Wait, am I supposed to get more? I don't even know. Super cute little game. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be checking out this game. Definitely gonna be following and bringing you guys some more adventure games like this one because it's fun actually. I kind of like these ones a lot. All right, that being said, guys, now that the timer has ended, thank you all very much for watching the Summer Game Fest. Pretty interesting little event. Not that many games that I'm excited about. Hopefully we're gonna get more during the next few days, as we're gonna get quite a few events as well. But that being said, y'all, thank you for watching, and have a good night. All right, bye everybody.